69. And that's the end of the stream. Thank you all so much for tuning in. No, I'm just kidding. There. See, I knew someone was gonna chime that in. Wouldn't it have been funny if I just ended and all I said was 69? Ended the stream right then and there. Because you know what today is? June 9th. There. You get the joke. Hi everyone, there's greetings and salutations to each and every one of you. I am Cuddlymuffintop, half human, half love Vtuber, comes into the virtual world through the wonders of human slapstick. And I had to get hemorrhoid banding. Yay! Applause for that! Yay! It's an ongoing thing, unfortunately, that has been occurring with me. So, yes. And apparently I might need 2 more appointments in it. So, in case anyone is wondering what the procedure is like in terms of hemorrhoid banding, I'll tell it to you briefly right here. But, in the meantime, for those of you who do not wish to hear about it, you might want to mute. And when I give this hand gesture, you see how it's sticking out of my armpit? That's nice. When I give this hand gesture, that means I am done talking about it. So, this is your warning. In case you don't want your sensitive ears to hear about all of those intricate details then. Again, I'm gonna be talking about hemorrhoid banding, how I went about it, how it felt. And if you don't want to hear it, I will keep talking. You can mute yourselves. And when I give this position, that means I am done talking about it. So you can unmute. All right? I'm gonna give to the count of 1 to 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So I had to get up early yesterday morning to drive over to the place where I actually got my colonoscopy. Oh, that was absolutely grand, absolutely vibrant. And you know what? They didn't have to do a sedative on me, no Novocaine, nothing like that. They just brought me in at my usual appointment. They had me basically have my clothes off from the waist down, lie on my side, stick a finger with a nice little tool that creates a band around the hemorrhoid so we can squeeze it into place and helps it to shrink. And then there was a lot of pressure. I had someone stick a finger up my butt. There you go. There's my usual procedure. So if you're worried about prostate exams and getting your finger up your butt, then yes, lovely. Also, thank you so much to Red Mage Kazoo for the 65 stream streak and Pizza Girl Trixie for the 7 stream streak. Oh, that's lovely. But yes, I had to basically go about sticking it right in.
The crotch and twist it!
You know, they didn't grab the crotch. They grabbed my hemorrhoid. They grabbed my inner cavities of the inside. And they utilized a tool that allows a banding to basically twist it around and keep it into place so it can continue to shrink down and cause a bit of pressure. Because the banding will soon then break or not support it any further. And it allows it to be part of the excrement. So you know what that means? I'm gonna have to do a repeat of this entire procedure. Possibly twice more. Yay! I get to do this a few more times, depending on the circumstances. Though, they did say the other ones didn't look that worrisome in a lot of things. So, one thing that I'm gonna try and do, as they always want you to do, is to basically get a good amount of fiber, get some probiotics in there, something That is grand. And also, Sobatoni, thank you for the 325 stream streak. That is quite a bit. That is a lot to take in right then and there. So on and so forth. Thank you so much for that long extended period of support, watching all of this failure of a VTuber, so to speak, talking about hemorrhoid banding like it's in style. But yeah, I'll have to set up another appointment for the second run through. So that's dandy. So because of this procedure, it felt not very comfortable in sitting. So when I was driving back to my apartment, I noticed, oh, it's not feeling so great. And when you have to basically sit for a long extended period of time, especially when I was normally watching the front nowadays, you really can notice that it's not gonna leave you very uncomfortable. And since it did mention in the pamphlet that I got, it's like, oh, so you got hemorrhoid banding. This is what you should do going forward with your activities. They say no extraneous activities. That's basically it. So it's like, yeah, I better take in a sick day. Yeah, I better postpone the stream for yesterday's. Or I am feeling better though. I was able to properly sit, so something tells me that, you know what, the banding around the hemorrhoid probably got lost in the excrement, the daily bowel movement. Yay. So that was the cue for everyone who wanted that muted, so they can unmute now and come back in, knowing that their ears weren't tainted with that foul information. Isn't getting older fun? Oh, no it isn't. It's not getting fun at all. Ha! Ah. Oh yes, that is right. Actually, the voice actors for Zubo and Gango are actually, well, you could say that the VTubers actually alongside me. Gango is fixing the reindeer, if I believe correctly. She has hosted some charity events alongside the other members of the Amazing Digital Circus, and Ashley is the other one who has their own channel, normally on YouTube and Twitch, if I remember correctly. And they voice Zubo. So they do have their own streams here. And Michael Kovac, I believe, has stopped by a few people's streams every once in a while, especially for Camilla, I believe it was, another VTuber, Imp VTuber, if I recall. And all I remember of Lizzie Freeman, I don't think they have anything to that extent. Alex Rocher, I remember from being the Talk of Flame back in the YouTube days. You could probably view some of his older top 10 video game countdown lists if you wanted to. But yeah. There we go. I mean, it always takes practice being perfect. Practice being perfect. You don't expect yourself to get the lines exactly right the first time around. Because if you do think that you got the correct the first time around, you probably didn't. It's always good to do retakes and do other different other iterations of those retakes, especially with what the director may have in mind, because there's a sudden flair when it comes to voice acting that you might have to redo the line like several times before you can get it right. That's the thing. You might end up saying the same thing. I mean, that's perfectly fine. There are some people who do identify themselves as one gender and then do voices of the other. I have seen it. There have been voice actors who have been incorporating that as well. So that's perfectly understandable. I think there was one even for Knights of Guinevere, if I remember correctly. But yeah, absolutely. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. It gives you a bit more versatility, if you ask me. But yeah, that is the gist of that in this case. So now, we're gonna be going over some wax heads. I don't know if I'm gonna be finishing this game up tonight or not, but you know, we got 2 more sides left. Side C and side D, like how they normally do it. On the final records, if they have like 2, for example. Oh, speaking of which, Deltarune! Chapter 5 is coming out June 24th. 2 weeks. 2 more weeks to go. The 5th chapter is already coming out this month. I didn't think it was going to be possible. I didn't think it was going to be feasible. But here we are. Another Deltarune stream on the horizon. You can expect me to start streaming that, probably. Well, you're actually gonna allow me to start streaming that, as I have been playing the first 4 chapters already on Saturdays. That's what I'm thinking, because it's supposed to be releasing on June 24th, and let's double check here. That would make it be on a Wednesday. So 2 more weeks from now on a Wednesday. So I am probably going to be streaming that, if everything works out, starting on June 27th. That same Saturday, because as long as you did pay for the $24.99, well, true. But I've been designating streams and games on certain days. That's the thing. So the most ones that are going to be opening up for me coming up is more than likely going to be Saturday, because I only have a collab on Saturday. And who knows, the next Saturday after that, I probably would do the miniature stream, as long as I can get everything set up for it. And then after that, Deltarune Chapter 5, because I did originally stream Deltarune chapters 3 and 4 on Saturdays. So figured to keep it consistent like that. Oh, I did see it on the Discord. The bingo. I did see it on the Discord. So we should be good on that. But yes, Deltarune Chapter 5, you can expect that stream to be coming up. And this time, I will not be months late to the party, like I was with Chapter 3 and 4. And since, like I was mentioning before, I already paid the $24.99 on PC through Steam, it's free. It's a free download. So we are good to go. All future chapters are free. So that is lovely. Yes, once you pay the $24.99 on Steam, you get chapters 3 through 7. All of that, as it officially comes up. Woo! Leah's hoping that I don't have to do multiple streams. Well, I always screw up on getting the secret, like I did the last 2 chapters. At least that would be something. And I know there was a lot of other goodies basically coming up from the Nintendo Direct. For example, a new Xenoblade a new Xenoblade game is coming out. The remake of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. There is also Kingdom Hearts 4, so now you don't have to wait on it. Surprising that it came out for the Nintendo Switch too. It's gonna be that on launch. And then you have the collection 1 through 3, which has some of the ugliest AI generated cover art that I have seen yet. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look at that cover for the Kingdom Hearts collections 1 through 3 and tell me, why does Donald have fingers of that regard? Why does he have those cursed fingers? What is going on in the background? Why is Goofy given that same jumping animation that you can find when you look up Goofy jumping in the Google search? Ugh. It was really distasteful to really see that, but that's just me. That's just me. They could have hired a very experienced artist to do that because they have done exquisite artwork for their games. Kingdom Hearts even has made excellent covers, excellent artwork to promote their games. So to see this abomination for a Kingdom Hearts game was just appalling. Because they have done so great with their covers. They have done such amazing artwork for them. Why was this the exception? Because they wanted to cut corners? I don't blobby know. I'm just making I just a little bit fumed, but we're good. Cuddly, we're good, right? We're good? We're good? Yeah, we're good? We're good? And I know there was a Pokopia expansion. There's Switch 2 editions of the Senior Play Chronicles 1, 2, and 3 coming up. There's a few other announcements that I'm not too familiar with, so I don't know if I can give a valid input since I didn't really watch Nintendo Direct because I was so busy with work. I had to catch up since I had my sick day yesterday with the whole hemorrhoid banding and whatnot. But yeah, I hope for those that tuned in, they got a whole lot of contentment with it. I mean, I saw that on Blue Sky, for example. There was a lot of people getting really excited, saying that this was the best Nintendo Direct yet. But they always use those narrations thinking that you're a child. Yeah, you notice the style in which they do the narrations. It's not like when you watch a Summer Game Fest. It's not like when you watch a Xbox or a PlayStation or a PC showcase. It's kind of like when you're watching a little children's program with the way that they do the narrations, like this happy-go-lucky voice with you do this, verb, noun, noun, verb. I'm not a child! I know Nintendo is normally for like the whole family, whatnot, but I am not a child! I feel like that's the one element of Nintendo Directs that always gets irritating. I don't know if it's anyone else that has that same emotion when they listen or just watch the Nintendo Directs that they instigate, but for the English version with the narration, it drives me bonkers with the way they do the narration for each and every game. It just does not fit. Even if they are a whole family brand of games oftentimes, it just drives me insane. Yeah, I'm probably the only one who feels that way. If you also feel that way, feel free to let me know. So I'm not the only one who has to struggle with this. But speaking of struggling, hopefully I wasn't when it came to the hemorrhoids. Growing old sucks. But you know what doesn't suck? I think this game doesn't suck. And if you would like to get it from Steam right now, here you go. If you're referring to the Kingdom Hearts artwork, make sure you look very closely. Like really, really close. Like pay attention to the background designs. Pay attention to how Goofy looks. Pay attention to how Sora looks, how Donald looks, especially when he's holding this wand. Because I'm pretty sure that is not made with a very artistic flair. It feels like they are digging in their butt whenever they make it. It does feel like they're digging out of their butt. And it's sad because they have done such good artwork for that series. That's why I'm raising such a big fuss about it. They have done such good covers for the titles, even if it is a collection set. Like each of their games has something stellar. There we go. See? Start digging in your butt. Another thing too is you can feel free to check out my socials right here if you would like. I still have been posting Instagram and TikTok, both of these, like clips that I haven't already done so before, so there's a new one up there. And then, here's my Discord server. If you're 18 and older, you're more than welcome to let me know. In this case, if you are interested in any of the games that I'm giving away for free for my Chubby Checker community members. Yep, that is a Twitch thing, but all the links that I'm providing on YouTube are down in the description below of this VOD. So you can check that out at any moment within the stream if you would like to browse all those links. So yeah, Discord, as long as you're 18 and older and a Chubby Checker community server member, these are the games that are still up for grabs for free. They are as follows: AI Wars 2, The Entropy Center, Hell Clock, Indica, and Ludus. I have included trailers for each game in the following channel called Blobby Giveaways. And if one or more of these games interests you, it's a first come, first served basis. So please feel free to let me know within that channel, and you will be given a redemption code and link. Privately, of course, so no one else grabs it. So that way, it's yours to keep. Because I appreciate you. And you know what I also appreciate? 400 subscribers over on YouTube. Thank you so much for us getting to that point. I guess the shorts are helping a little bit with that. So I'll keep on posting over there as much as I possibly can. And again, if you find any clips on my streams, whether it's today or perhaps streams coming up here, if you find a moment that you think is worthy enough to basically do it, feel free to send them over. I mean, clip them. Clip them is what I meant. Feel free to use the hashtag clip within the Twitch chat, or you can click on the clip button if you happen to be watching this on the Twitch mobile app or whatnot, and feel free to share it around. Use the hashtag cuddly clips if you do. Maybe even showcase my Twitch or YouTube channels so that can get the word around for those that may want to check them out. And we'll see. We will definitely see in this regard. And I think that is it. Gonna do it before we get into the game. I mean, I'll get 2 messages when I can. I can't promise that I will get back to messages a lot of the time, but I try to. Ugh. Ooh. Gotta give a good old stretch here. You know what? Hold on. I feel like I need something to cool myself off. It's toasty! It's toasty today! Oh, give me that rag on the stick. Yep, here we go. Ooh, ooh, oh, there we go. There we go. There. Yeah, that will keep me. That will keep the sweat off my blobby back. Hot weather is not good for the fat soul, unfortunately. So, I got a towel in this case right next to me. It's gonna be in the 90s, not including the humidity, for the rest of today, and then tomorrow, and then we're back to the 70s. Fahrenheit, mind the way, not Celsius. Woo! Well, let's go ahead and open up Wax Heads. Like I said before, I don't exactly know if I'm going to be finishing this game tonight. More than likely, it's going to be 2 more streams, depending on how my voice is feeling afterwards. But in the meantime, we'll get the game up. Just gotta wait here a little bit for the game to start up here. And here we go. Let's see. Okay, you should be able to hear it. Now let me see if I can find it in here. Hopefully the audio is good for the game. Here we go. Now we got it. Should be coming up here. And we do need to recenter it. There we go. Now I'm gonna probably put you, we're gonna shrink you down right in here. And I think we're gonna bring back the chat box. There we go. Let's see here. Nope, we gotta make sure that stays put. And all right, that's decent enough, I think. All right, now we can basically go ahead and get this game started. Here we go. The HUD is back for now. All right, so we are starting side C within this game. And again, don't exactly know if I'm gonna be able to finish the game tonight or not. Probably won't. If anything else, we'll probably start once we get to side D, because knowing me, side D is probably the final portion of the game. So we're at the beginning of side C, where, for those of you who need a recap, we're an employee at this very well-known, well, okay, I won't say well-known, but it's a very thriving, in terms of personality, vinyl record store owned by a former member of a very popular dream pop group back in the day. But one of the former members, one that she had not so good times with, there's a lot of dysfunction, now wants to buy it and promote a new AI generated music system in terms of bringing people's music to life through artificial intelligence. So they need to make a certain money deadline in order to keep the place afloat. If they can't make it within the next couple of days, they have to let them sell it over to the former bandmate. I don't know how everything else is going to go, but we're going to try and keep this place alive. No, that's not GPT. You know, I shouldn't have done some vocal warm-ups. At least more of them. It feels like I don't do enough of them. All right. So. There. There we go. There we go. So it looks like Mimi's Mess, Ghost Rider Confirm, and Robbie Dare Romance. One thing I've noticed from my sound mixer is that even when I push the unmute button, it likes to stay stuck unless I push it a certain way. So thank you for noticing that I was muted there. So it's like, it's getting to the point, even though it's not even that old, where the buttons, unless you push it down in a peculiar way, doesn't want to do the things you want it to do. It doesn't matter if it's like the special sound effects or the different changes to the voice or simply muting and unmuting. So, Ghost Rider Confirmed and Robbie Dare Romance. Oh no, not the Switch Lite. Can there be any repairs going on around there though? I wonder if there would be repair shops to maybe go about a Switch Lite. Then again, it's definitely not like a Switch, because those are the ones that don't dock, correct? Those are just handheld in nature. Oh, that's some pity. You know what? Hold on one second. I might have to use the facilities here. Hopefully this won't take me too long. I will be right back in this regard. Hopefully everything will be stellar, everything will be fine, and we'll get back. Thank you again for your patience in the meantime, and I'll make sure that I'm unmuted once I have returned. Actually, I'll make sure I'm muted right now. I shall be back. All right, who's spamming farts in the chat? I see the dialogue going on there, and I bet you can all hear me too, can't ya? You are basically spamming farts in the chat, probably thinking, oh, Cuddly's probably doing that while he's using the bathroom. Ugh, you disgust me. And I disgust myself. But I have returned, everyone, in the meantime. Thank you all for your patience in that matter. I was using the bathroom, like I said. Drinking some water, too, to keep myself hydrated. That answers it. All right, so where were we? Oh, yes. Mimi's mess, Ghost Rider confirmed, and Robbie Dare romance. Iconic Mimi falls from grace, citing rumors of not writing her last album and dating disgraced rock star. Now, is Robbie Dare the one that is part of the... I'm trying to remember about Robbie Dare. Let's see. Who is Robbie Dare a part of? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Was it Charhead? No. And I'm not entirely sure which one it is. It has been a while. So, let's go ahead and get back. Good morning! And welcome to another episode of The Bullshit Investigators. Well, we're calling out bullshit? Oh, that's lovely. Trademark. What? That's right. You think there's some bullshit going on in your local record store? The forces of capitalism threatening your job? The vibes feeling off? Never fear, for we are the Bullshit Investigators. Two black queers with a love for gossip. Okay, what is happening though? Seriously, you're confusing me both. Look, we're clearly in crisis, and Morgan isn't telling us everything. There's a hole in this story. A willow-shaped hole. Willem clearly didn't just turn up to repeat a full coffee with Sis. And you know she's in bed with the enemy. Literally, girl. So what's the plan? We need more information, cause knowledge is power. You got that from G.I. Joe, didn't you? And lucky for us being bullshit investigators. Trademark. We're masters at information gathering. For what, I'm a Willow fan, forum moderator, and I know a few girlies who are bona fide Willow historians. And I know some terminally online punks who would love an excuse to go after some rich loser. So I'm gonna ask them to look into James's business ventures. What can I do to help? Do you even want to help? It looks like they're already qualified to take care of every single facet. I don't know if you want to get in between them. Just sell vinyls. We need you to front the store. See, Paul said it best. Don't get involved. Because we're all doomed no matter what. If we don't keep selling records, then we'll reconvene later. But not too much later. There might not be any record shop left to discuss. Girl, don't be dramatic just cause you want to be old Trinity from the Matrix. I got that reference. Somewhat. Hey, Paul, don't you dare use her name in vain. You know how much I love Trinity. Did I even care for any of the characters in The Matrix? The only thing I remember are the action scenes. And I feel like that's the only most important aspect of them. You're right, girl, you're right. Sorry, I forgive you. Okay, team, the answer's out there and it's looking for us, and it will find us if we want it to, so let's go find it. I can't believe she just, oh snap, I totally forgot, kid. While me and Abby were playing detective, we totally forgot to pack up this collector's edition home order we received. Can you please box it up before we open? I do it myself, but being a bullshit investigator is a full-time job. Love ya, thanks. Oh, a collector's edition, huh? It's one of these puzzles again, huh? All right, let's see. Actually, hold on. Where can I put this trumpet? Can we? Okay, it looks like I'm not able to. Okay, so let's see. Maybe we can put you like right there. And then you here. I wish we can switch these around somewhat. And then we can probably put this button up here. This. Ah, dang it. Of course there'll be more items. Wait. Wait. Oh, wait, that doesn't work. How about now? Nope. Dang it. I thought I would have it. Ah, dang it. I thought I would have had it. All right, let's see here. I honestly thought I would have had this one. So let's see. No, it's still, yeah, there it is. So whenever it's in the red. Okay, so let's see. You can probably put, nope. Yeah, that's the thing. We probably can't really fit much for it in there. This is gonna be tricky. We can circle this around, huh? No, I don't want to risk it. All right, let's figure this out here, shall we? Yeah, because this, okay, let's bring everything out here for a moment. All right, so what if we put that there, put this there, and then, the butt, maybe we can, maybe the trumpet can go next. And then the button can go here. Okay. And then we can put you right there. You right there. You right there. Are we gonna get it? You. Feels like I was so close to getting it, but it's not there yet. I wish we could circle these around clockwise or counterclockwise. Ugh. Dang it. I honestly thought I had something going there. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Bring these back out. We gotta think of another way to go about this. All right. You gotta get in there. Okay. You can probably put you there. Can't put you though. Can we put anything else with this? No. What about up here? Yes. We could maybe do the button. Where's that button? That can work. Okay. Now, let's see. Can we put... Okay, good, good. All right. Shoot. Okay. That's what I was afraid of. That was what I was afraid of. Okay, me. Wait. Oh, yeah! there we go. It took me about a couple of minutes. Oh, there we go. We got it all organized. Yes, send the goodies. Wait, did that say Paul Westerberg? I recognize that name. I don't know if it looked like Paul Westerberg. I could be wrong. All right, let's look at phonograph. I can't even. Why would you do this to me? Mimi, why? Heartbroke emoji. There we go. All right, let's see. I'm gonna be honest. I really wish I understood this willow malarkey. Her music is so important to me that I don't want to think like badly of her. Maybe it won't be so bad. Only one way to find out, I guess. Think you can hold down the fort, kid? You can count on me. You're the best. Sure. I'm the... Wait. Oh. Oh! It's already on sale because of the controversy. I see. Because of the ghostwriting. Alright. Let's go ahead and open up the store. Hey! Guess what? I promise you won't believe it. You already know the name of the record you want? Ha! You're a comedian, huh? No, that's not it. You give up? Here goes. I finally beat the Ice Castle and Punk all night. I know. Just in time, too. Did you see the trailer for Punk all Night 2? Everything about it was awesome! The shadows look so realistic and just ooh style. And did you hear the upbeat electronic music? It was rocking in time with the fights. Like dead as disco, man. Whole thing felt hella sick. So hyped for the game. I want to listen to that trailer music again. You think maybe you have it or something similar? All right, we can look for it. Electronic music that looks like it would be killer inside of a video game. Well, let's look at the new records then. Okay, so this is the collector's edition that I was basically doing just recently. Benny Face Blues. Oh, Babyface Blues. Benny Blue. A contemporary blues classic. The bad boy of blues, Benny Blue, sounds deliciously raspy and deep, like a fine log of timber. This album is a must-have. Oh, no worries there. Nothing wrong with editing as long as it's going okay. What a treat to have it to be so scrumptiously re-released for our enjoyment in this deluxe edition. And that Willow McIntyre duet, just as surprising as it is captivating. Oh, look at the vinyls. And then look at the backside. Pretty slick. Pretty slick here, but that's not what we're looking for. What about this one? Leah Weber, Tense Glass. Winner of the Nightingale Music Award back in 2004. Leah Weber's masterpiece, the rare and cherished multi-award-winning Tense Glass, has been remastered and re-released. Every inhale, every breath. Yep, you gotta pay attention to those details when you're making those pronunciations. It always takes practice. Practice makes perfect in this case. Every lauding egg uttered have been recaptured and brought to stunning clarity in this beautifully rendered re-release. Includes the #1 single, Chariot. Okay, all white vinyl. Oh, it's nice, slick presentation. I love this. I love that. Okay. But that's not what we're looking for. So nothing here. Okay, I've already looked at all of those. I looked at all of these. Oh, this is actually on sale now, huh? $10.99. And this is on sale for $13.99. Okay. Okay, we don't have the storage password yet. So now let's look over here. I don't think it's this rap album. No. Is it this one? Okay, yep, this is rap music, so I don't think this one is it. Nope. And then let's look at this. Nope, that's more rap too. Okay, let's look upstairs. Oh, maybe this one. Shy Robot Continue. From the shadows drops the elusive Shy Robot debut. A skipping, upbeat electronic blast of nodding 90s nostalgia and modern dance music. It's a perfect blend of how you can rave it up in the club or irresistibly bop along to it at home. We might not know who Shy Robot is, but we do know he knows how to whip up a cracking beat. Nice. I love the presentation of the Game Boy right here. How it has the songs. Alright, fair enough then. Hope you take care. And thank you so much for swinging by in the meantime. I'm pretty sure this might be the one. But I could be wrong. Let's look at the others. Aiko Suzuki, Wind Poems. Aiko Suzuki, a maestro conjuring evocative emotions in the space around sound, has taken a break from a string of high-profile cinematic soundtracks to gift us with this wonderful, textured, poetic, ambient album. It masterfully conjured evocative emotions in the space around sound. Wait, it almost feels like it's... Yeah! What the heck? John Ho, you're repeating yourself too often. In conjuring evocative emotions in space around sound, you already said something like that. A maestro, it massively conscious. You're saying the same thing. I see what you're getting at here. Hello, Cruisnick. Thank you so much for 24 months. Thank you so kindly for the 24 months. That's 2 years subscribed to my channel. That's crazy. Thank you again, though. Look at that. You're getting redundant with that description. Come now, come now. I'm sure the artist deserves better than that. Okay, that's the Shorehead. Yep, I've looked at those records. And that's all the punko wide hips. I still think that looks like wide hips or wide ass instead of a flotational device or a tube. All right, so yeah, I'm thinking this is the one. So let's go ahead and get this to them. We will do that, and there you go. Ooh, he's even got a handheld game machine on the cover. Shy Robot Continue? This is mad gaming vibe. Sick. Gonna kick this on and watch some more breakdowns of the Punko Night 2 trailer. Maybe they'll introduce Punkosaur in this one. I cannot wait. Peace. All right, happy to help there. Happy to help. Next. Oh, notification. What do we got? Has anyone seen 3 adorable puppies? I took them over the Sunnydale Real Estate Park and they ran up chasing the cat in circles. I can't see them anywhere. Oh no! That's the same person who came in with those puppies. I recognize them. I think it was even last week. Ah, shoot. Hey, let me tell you, I was at this dinner party last night, and it was so lovely. A cute dinner party with real besties. Ever since I turned 40, I've been 40? I think you meant 30. Ever since I turned 30, I've been thriving. I'm now all about that sophisticated grown-up lifestyle. Anyway, the host was playing this tranquil, lovely album. The vinyl itself, it looked like the sun. Oh, you mean the one that we complained that the critic was using redundant terms? Yep, I know which one you're talking about. It washed over me. I felt so peaceful and alive, but I haven't got a clue of the name. And it may have been a little passé at the dinner. Don't ask me for details, but needless to say, I can't ask the host about the record now. Anyway, what matters most is I just really want to get a copy of that album. It felt meant to be. All right, let's look for it. Well, luckily for you, it's right here. All right, here you go. Receipt. You got yourself some Tranquil 5, puss, dog, puss, and there we go. That's it! That's the one! I recognize it! Wind poems? Oh my god, yes, exactly! This is what I'm talking about! This is where I'm at! This is me! My moment! I'm ready to feel. I'm ready to evolve. I'm ready to think about things! Good for you. Thank you. Yes, you're welcome. Now get out of here! Hey, afternoon. I just moved here from out of town. I walked past your store a few times and looked so inviting, I had to come on in. It's really cool to see you selling such old musical wares. Records are cool. Yes, they are. In fact, I just got the Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 records today. So that was nice. That was absolutely dandy to get those. But I can't seem to find your CD section. You do sell CDs, right? Nope, sadly it's just records. What? But CDs have no deviation in playback speed. They don't depreciate in quality the way vinyls do. They know they were once seen as cheap and inelegant, but surely now you must appreciate the truest, purest form of encapsulated music media. Well, we are called Repeater Records, that is right. Have you seen Cool Cole's CD Consortium on Glow Street? I haven't. Do they have CDs? Yes, they do. Amazing. I'll head over there right now. Thanks for being so neighboring, and sorry for pointing out you're selling an inferior product. Hey! I think you happen to know that vinyls can be very dandy in terms of bringing up music quality compared to CDs, but that's just me. Sure, you know what you're doing. Cheerio! Are you British? It's repulsive. Excuse me. Not you. Them. After signing all those NDAs. You have over 65? I don't even remember how many finals that I actually have currently. I'll have to double check. I just thought if I leaked the word out, if it meant put my career on the line, that could finally be my moment. But then they ruined it with a convenient puppy dog love story. No, that's all the press want to talk about. No one cares about me. Stop being an attention seeker and know you're doing it for the story and not anything else. Maybe he was the secret writer? Ha! Him? He couldn't write himself out of bed. How would you know? Have you slept with him? At least I think I'm probably right. I've never actually listened to any of his music. Okay, show me the weasel's work. Can't say his name, I'm too mad. Let me study that schmuck and plot my revenge. Alright, let's look for that record. So it's Robbie Dare, correct? I think that's the one. Let's look. We have to look for his name. I don't quite remember which band he's in. So let's see. Robbie Dare. Robbie Dare. Which band are you a part of? Well, you're not a punko. Let's see. It's none of these. It's none of those. It's none of those either. I don't think, no, Sister was an all-female group, right? I think it was these. Let's see. Pretty yep, there's his name, Robbie Deere. He's from, now what did she say? The earliest album. The earliest, huh? I don't know if this is the earliest. Let's see. That's 2009. All right, let's see. Was he also part of Brick Dog? Okay, it's not this one. Pretty sure it's probably... Yeah, I'm gonna say it's this one then. All right, let's go ahead. Sniffing that ass. There we go. looks so tacky. Okay, let's see how anyone could possibly think that hack could write songs as elegant as mine. I'll get my dues. Just you watch. Remember this face. My time will come. There we go. Looks like we were correct. Now, let's see. Why are you wearing the Game Boy mask there? Well, let's look at this. Oh, tomorrow is Roberta D Day. All the activities are indefinitely paused until after tomorrow. You have been warned. Sure, you got it. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get out. Psst. Yo, mate. Yeah, you. Easy, don't draw too much attention, yeah? Look, I think you're stalking my album. My first ever release album. Oh, you're Shy Robot. Hey, everyone, look, it's Shy Robot. Because of the Game Boy voice. And I'm dying to see you out in the wild. But I can't just be saying my name out loud. People are losing it. We both don't want that to happen. So I'm like trusting your powers as a retail person? User of powers and intuition or something. Look, I just want to see my work in the flesh. So please, mate, help us out, yeah? Yeah, I know. I know which one is yours. I already sold a copy. All right, let's see. Nope, it's not over here. It's back over this way. Here we go. All right. Let's do skull, devil horns, fire, and butt. That's it, mate! Oh yeah, that is proper stuff. How do you know it was me? You're not saying the mask is too obvious, are you? Ah, no, why are those people over there pointing at me? No, I gotta get out of here. Cheers, mate, you're a real one. Yay, there we go. A satisfied customer. Oh, is that it? How went the bullshit investigating? Good, and I are ready to dish out some dirt. Oh, you go, gal. Okay, here's what I found on our one Mr. James Grenth. First up, his dad was a corporate lawyer. Bet he has classic daddy issues. Bingo! Apparently James got into music to be the complete opposite of his dad. But despite his rebel image and the carefree facade, he put himself in charge of the business for becoming violent, and the others let him. Morgan does hate doing business. Rumor is that he negotiated pretty terrible deals for all of them, except himself, that is. Gross! Money always finds the people who already had it first. And of course, when becoming violent disbands, he got himself an impressive split in Willow's biz when becoming a manager. Leaving Pat and Morgan with nothing but peanuts, I bet. The main takeaway is our Mr. Grenth is most certainly a megalomaniacal asshole. He's just looking out for himself. Blech. I just got the ick. I know, what couldn't Willow see in him? Girl, I know! And don't forget Morgan dating him too. If nothing else, those McIntyre sisters at least share the bad taste in men. Speaking of those sisters, did you manage to dig up any info on what happened? You were looking into Willow, right? My fellow bullshit investigator? Paul, what's with the silence? I got nothing. Ah, damn it, Paul! I tried, okay? My Willow Forum nerds were hopeless, nothing but ridiculous rumors and heresy. I should know because I started those rumors years ago. Just impossible because Willow rarely ever takes interviews, or does them. And he's just as mysterious as Morgan. But listen, I'm not giving up. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this sister hoopla. I just need to get creative with it. How creative are we actually talking, Paul? Okay, well, we got your back. And look who's got my back. Bioroid Amori. Thank you so much for the raid. Greatly appreciated. Oh, hoo. Well, let's see if your message pops into their voice box. But in case it doesn't, no worries. I got Twitch up on me, I had. Very hard isn't very, very hard. I think that is a very logical way of thinking about things for sure, Amori. I take it you were playing more Far Far West? You normally do your Tuesday collabs, I believe. So if that was Far Far West you were playing, then yeah, I can see it being hard. I knew it. Well, for those of you who are just coming in from Amori's stream, greetings and salutations to each and every one of you. I'm Cuddlymuffintop. I am a half-human, half-blob VTuber coming to you live through the virtual realm through the wonders of human slapstick. And I'm playing more of Waxheads, which we are an employee at a very vintage vinyl record store. Well, we're trying to at least make enough money to keep our rentals in place and whatnot. But we have a deadline and it's getting to be quite horrendous. Hope you had a fun time with Far Far West in the meanwhile. Let me give you a shout out in the meanwhile. Oh God, now I'm being redundant. I always seem to say in the meanwhile or in the meantime or perchance or per se. Like every other sentence. It's getting old. I gotta stop. If I'm gonna critique someone who's being redundant with their sentencing, I gotta critique myself. And here's a shout out. At least it was fun and salt inducing. Wait, do you have a lot of saltiness in you? And if so, have you been decorating that salt on your food? Apparently, that could be one way to get rid of the salt. If we have anything in store. All right, let's see here. Gonna move this slightly. Okay, well, we got your back. Oh, don't you worry, babes. We bullshit investigators never give up. We're not gonna let you down. And talking about bullshit, we should be going home. It's well after working hours now. Go, you do not have to tell me twice. Bullshit investigators, over and out. Ha! Brought to you by the Department of Redundancy Department. You know what? That's brilliant. That's beautiful. I think I'm crying from such elegance. He was swallowing enough air there, that's for sure. All right. Day 10. Roberta D. Doomsday Hero out now. Okay, I'm wondering who does the artwork each time for these? It's like, that can't just take so many days. Does someone work overnight for these? Because I can't even bloody tell. Oh, she's cheerful. They are cheerful because they are a big fan of Roberta D. Press Play wants to press stop on the cow. Walking the Cow editorial team campaign to stop takeover outlet from Press Play. Oh yeah, because that's the organization that former Becoming Violent head honcho who wants to own our vinyl record store. It's trying to promote. They're trying to start up with this AI what's the right term? It's not AI music, but it's trying to be regulated through AI. That's the one. Oh God, I heard it. No worries there, Amori. So, I see. Good morning. Let's open the shop. You wanna open the shop? Yes, so get to it. Hey, Tay, stop complacent, Morgan. Just chill. Today is too important to chill. It's not like you to fall for such a blatantly capitalistic event. Whatever. You always talk about how important it is to meet your people. These are my people. Sorry, what is happening today? No, I know what's happening. It was written. I wonder if T was the one who decorated our shutters with the promotion for Roberta D then. Who else would it be? We couldn't afford anyone to do that. Sorry, who are you people? What? Roberta D fans are my people, and today is Roberta D Day, so a lot of them will turn up. Morgan didn't tell you. We're taking part in an exclusive Roberta D promo. Oh, so there's Molly, and of course Molly doesn't show up too. Molly, You scandalous scamp! I take it you had a good amount of hard time. You was getting who's your late raider. Wait, is that who I think it is? That's the emo? Kami! It's Kami! I have seen that they have been doing their diligence lately on their channel in order to save whatever is left of Natsume Moe's videos. Apparently, Natsume Moe's video YouTube channel was hacked. So a lot of the videos that she used to have up there is getting restored. So good on Kami on getting those back into fruition. That's honestly, that's very fortunate that Kami is doing whatever they can to get those up there. Even though Natsume Moe isn't really VTubing as of right now, it's good for Kami to still preserve those memories in the meantime, honestly. So seeing that emo just brought that all up. It's like, good on Kami. Hope Kami is doing well. I hope wherever Natsume Moe happens to be, I hope she's doing well as well. Or I could say it, I hope she's doing well too. There we go. See? I am definitely going through with that. Yep. Yep, Kami's doing the good fight. That is for sure. Natsume Moe was actually the very first English VTuber that I was a fan of. Believe it or not. Sir Kisama I was the one who got me into the whole aspect of VTubing, but it was Natsume Moe who made me realize, hey, this doesn't just have a Japanese vibe to it. It can actually be for Western audiences too. So, good on Natsume Moe, and one can only hope she's doing okay. Roberta D is doing select drop-ins to participate in stores, which is why T here is going nuts. I will admit it's pretty wild to see someone so big stop by. And T is right, Roberta D is cool and alternative, so our fans are cool and alternative. Which is why I'm here too. Coke Junk will have a gig at the Apple bed soon. Very good times, especially when she would collab with Pending. I remember those collabs with Pending on a lot of occasions. We need to attract like-minded, cool people to our shows. I swear you can have other interests, Abby. I won't tell anyone. Just don't mess with my plans. What plans? Oh well. Striker got cool and relaxed conversation with Roberta. She'll look at me and go, oh, you mix music? Maybe we should work together. Right, well, I guess dreams are important in the half. It worked for that shy robot dork. It is not less likely than your junk band making it big. Hey, no need for confrontation on this very important day for Roberta D's nuts. Yep, that will be a clippable moment. I just clipped that. Wow. Wow. Okay, where were we? The cat's right. I don't have any time to argue. Need to get ready. Oh, we got a notification. Happy Roberta D-Day, y'all. Shout out to my absolute fae with this photo from one of my all-time favorites out. Seen her at Cake Shack. Pure bliss, babes. Oh, she has a tattoo there, or they have a tattoo. I will like that. There we go. Did she at least set up that Roberta D promo? It's from that pretentious PR company Jigsaw who send the promotion as actual jigsaws. So annoying. T definitely hasn't done it. Sorry, kid, can you give me a hand? Oh. Another puzzle! I just did one of these! What the heck? Alright, fine. 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 I'll do it. You'll get to see me do a puzzle. Okay, we know this goes here. And then... Yep, there we go. Yep, and let's see. So there's the top in the meantime. There's the top. And there's that. Okay, we're doing all right. Yep, right there. Right there. And let's see, I think this will go there. And this goes not over there. This goes on the bottom for sure. Then I think this right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. 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 Oh, yes. 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 Oh, yeah. See, I can do jigsaw puzzles. Look at that. Look at that. That's a cool blobby-ass jigsaw design. I feel like I'm losing my consciousness here. Cool. I think that's it, right? I'll go set it up inside the store. As for T, let's just let her enjoy herself. Yeah, because apparently she doesn't enjoy herself that often. Ready for the big day? It's ready as all over me. You're gonna love Roberta. Are you sure? Oh. I see. We replaced Mimi then, it looks like. The controversial remix album of Ghost Hardware, unspooling the fun, hypnotic beats from her debut and turning them into something noisier, darker, and more alien. Whatever that means, is a bold proclamation of Roberta's relationship to her own music. Nothing is sacred. Everything can be changed. I don't like change, though. Oh. Oh. This is all so alien to me. I don't know if I like it. Oh, this is the extended cut, I see. Ghost Hardware Extended, seen as the definitive version of Roberta D's first album. While only adding an additional 2 tracks, the ineffable strength of both magnetic pummeling songs catapulted Roberta to stardom. For those new to Roberta D, Ghost Hardware Extended is a perfect introduction. That's gonna be on the quiz, isn't it? Okay, so I take it, is this the original? Yes, it is! Because they all have basically the same centerpiece right there. Ghost Hardware, the beginning of the creative spiral that is the D universe. Cuddly, you already made a joke like that. You don't have to do it again. Also, you can pet the Tomodachi and you can feed the Tomodachi. Roberta D's first album, even in its premature form, it showcased an original and madly unique way of constructing electronic music. But it should be said that this first entry is really only meant for purists and collectionists. Because it sucks compared to the other ones, huh? That's probably it. Alright, do we have any more albums? Oh. That's what she looks like? I suppose that's kind of vibe. Roberta D and Shy Robot. On this ear-thumping split EP, Roberta D delivers her most daring and risky collaboration combo yet, plucking them from seemingly nowhere and shrouded in mystery and artistic matter not unlike Roberta herself. Shy Robot is the perfect complementary protege to match the Spanish queen of avant-garde techno. It's very slick. Very minimalist in a lot of ways. Wait a minute. Isn't this like the same thing though? Hold on. Chromelick. Let me look at this. I see. So these are the exact same album, but they have different covers. I see. So in case someone wanted the more Roberta feel for the sleeve instead of a shy robot feel, I suppose this is the one to get. All right, let's look at the other ones. Oh, we don't even get to go upstairs this time, huh? What about over here? How many projects does she have? Roberta D. A rare deep cut from Roberta D's Spanish 2012 Danza de Verano tour, finally available as a limited edition single. One of the catchiest songs Roberta D has ever written, its goofy groove loosens, slips, and slides all over the rhythm. It's inspired by when Roberta performed for 11 hours and claimed the crowd stopped looking like people and instead like dancing geometric shapes. At 11 hours, I think you've been doing a concert for far too long. As a group, yeah. You should probably stop. And let's look at this one. Window 07. The avant-garde queen of techno meets the larger-than-life siren of noise rap. Window 07 is a track that feels destined to exist. So easily do these two powerhouses interlock on this ridiculously explosive, fun madcapper of a song. Nia Pixel raps at a dizzying pace, matching Roberta D's tsunami of saxophone and pounding drums. Oh, so it's a single. It's another single. Is this a single too? Can I date it? Romantique. Romantique, Roberta D's exclusive single, released as a limited edition promo as part of her residency at No Dad's Club in 2008. Boosting a kaleidoscope of stunning drops, 90s vocal reels, and cookie cutter sampled melodies, Romantique is a must for any completionist or fan of impeccable house music. All right. Oh my god, there's so many of them. There's so many of them. Doomsday Hero, Drought. Roberta D's highly anticipated new album is now available in all 4 limited editions. Why are there 4 different types of the album? What? Each record features an exclusive song tied to his own unique apocalyptic nightmare dreamt by Roberta. So that's it. Each record you would have to get just so you could get that exclusive song. I see. We're calling it Apocalyptic Electro, and Roberta D is heralding us through the end times. You won't want to miss out. Oh, I bet I don't. And let me guess. Okay, so what's the exclusive song on here? Glacial Cave. This one is Drought Dad. This one is Hellstorm Pit. And this one is called My Anus. Nope, but it's close enough with the Luna Hole. I'm really stretching beyond my comprehension. Oh, and by the way, we gotta get this store open. Oh, we might as well open the store. Wait, is that BMO? Does anyone know if Repeater Records is only selling Roberta D records today? I wanted to stop by, but I saw the Puma. I do not want to be surrounded by a bunch of bopping neoliberal nerds. Okay then don't. Don't. BMO! It's a BMO reference. Apparently they're making a new Adventure Time show for Disney Plus and Hulu. Not HBO Max for Cartoon Network. Apparently it's supposed to be the prequel to Adventure Time. So I'm only assuming it's gonna be more lighthearted and not as traumatic in some spots or emotionally gripping. That's my best assumption. So they did have to go with a younger actor for Finn. in this case. It's still John DiMaggio for Jake. Same voice actor for BMO, and I think the same voice actor for Princess Bubblegum. Ayo! So like, you guys are big on Roberta D today, huh? She got a new album out or something? She has 4 new albums. 4? Are they all different? Yes and no. Sounds intense. I guess I'm a bit of a Roberta D newbie. Wouldn't know where to begin. Has she done any collaborations? Oh yeah, a bunch. Yonkers. Bunch, huh? Well, okay then, looking at me, you think there's any I like? Shy Robot. You're looking for the collaboration with Shy Robot. That's my best hunch. Here, we'll go with this one. It's just a hunch. Here you go. You got records, ass, with records coming out of the ass, and it's on fire! Hello? Is that a Shy Robot collab? I just got really into him. First album is yoinking good. Yonkin good. What is yonkin? What is yonkin? I need to know what that means. Yonkin. Definition. Please, let me be involved. Not yoink. A long time. No, that's not it. No, it says yonks is a very long time, but that's not what I'm looking for. Not yoking. Is it slang? No. No, that's Gen Z slang. That's like yoink as in Homer Simpson trying to grab something going yoink. No, it's not like that. Not like that at all. Wow, to think he worked with Roberta D. That's crazy. Good call. This is sure to get me into Roberta D too. Have a yonkin' good day. When is the Jen Davis slang? I don't know. When is... I guess it depends on when you were born in this regard. Is it part of a millennium or the baby boom? Okay, I'll shut up now. All right, let's go. Who's next? Da 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 da. Oh yeah, you were in the photogram. Da 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 da. Da 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 ma da ba ba. Oh, sorry. Just cannot get this catchy Roberta D sound in my head. Da 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 da. I'm a huge fan, but I never heard of this one before. Someone played at a party been hooked since. Da 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 da. It's mesmerizing, like geometric shapes colliding in my brain. Those are like really super dancey, loose and silly. Dun 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 da 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 dum bum. Alright. Rare catchy dance one. Something about shapes. Something about the shapes. Oh, I think I know what shapes we're trying to go for. Wait. Oh, I haven't even looked at this one yet. Let's see. XATC, Roberta D. Dark, chilling, dubstep. Recorded in the Banning Chocolate Factory? Okay, that's already the best description of any of their albums yet. This 7-inch captures every atmospheric crinkle, gust of wind, and crack of glass. Produced under the influential guise of Greek noisemaker Burgif, is a hauntingly beautiful hypnotic track. You say you record this in a Banning Chocolate Factory and there's no mention of chocolate at y'all in the recording. That makes me so mad. Almagamite. Featuring Leah Weber. Sorrowful, tender, and slow, Amalgamite brings out the collective strengths of both Roberta D and Leah Weber in this soaring collaborative track. Backdrop against Roberta's sparse piano and the naked vulnerability in Weber's voice, this is a truly weepy tour de force, one to be heard and not missed. So that's a single. Is it this one? Animalistic, avant-garde, and perversely silently loud. Crab Dream is Roberta D at her most outrageous, baffling self. Sampling animal noises are then distorted into monstrous textures proves this EP is meant only for true disciples. Maybe this could be where crab rape comes from. Bemusingly deranged and utterly intoxicating. I wouldn't argue at all if that's what you thought in this case. I wonder if this is the one. I bet this is it. All right, get this in. Lock in. This has got to be the one. Gonna. Here we go. Yes! That cover is speaking to me! It's definitely Roberta D record I don't already own. That's gotta be the one. Seeing those arrows and circles colliding feels like the beat inside my heart. Da 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 da. Can't wait. Gotta get home and listen to it right now. Da 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 da. I don't even know if you're bringing it justice. Hey. You redecorated or something? Records and colors in here are blinding. Looks like you're doing me a favor though. If I'm seeing it properly, there's a Roberta everywhere in here. That wouldn't be Roberta B, would it? D. Come again? D. It's Roberta D. Of course it is. My cuz, man. He's barely got two sticks rubbing together for a brain. Maybe he's still learning properly? He's 42! Ha! It takes some time. Oh, exactly. Before this carrier business, he worked as a receptionist at a doctor's office. Just imagine some poor lad out there with a leg for an arm thanks to him. What other chances he's got a Roberta D album called Go Remain Tick? Oh. You could. Yes, you can. Hello, OC. Greetings and salutations. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. I am sweating. That's how I'm doing. I'm sweating because it's too blobby hot. It's too blobby hot. And I just finished up my water. Of course. If you wouldn't mind, he's not paying me enough for this. All right. Go romantic. I think I know which one they're referring to. Oh, my friend, I have to send you another AC unit. I never even got the first one. Besides, I have an AC unit in my apartment. It just doesn't extend so well over where I do my proper streams. Okay, where is that romantic album? Which one is it? I think this is the one. Yeah, I bet this is the one. Let's do it. Oh, hold on. Go back. We gotta go here. We gotta go check out. We gotta get that receipt. Nope. Nope. Puss. There we go. Romantique? Romantique. Yep, actually makes sense. Although, can't help but think about the go part. Alright, let's go. Let me check for it. Just imagine some poor arm. Okay, let's see. We'll go ahead and... Oh, let's look for the record. Which, if it wasn't that one, which one would it be? Kind of makes me wonder now. What are the other records? It can't be Windows 7 or anything to that degree. I don't think it's this one. Nope, not that one. I don't think it's any of these newer ones either. Not any, it's not Drow Dad. All right. Not Drow Dad, that's for sure. I don't think it's any of these. These are the exact same, except it's a different bonus track with it. Nope, not seeing it there. Nope, it's not my Luna hole either. So which one would it be? Not this, right? Huh. I don't think it's any of these either. Nope. I don't think it's any of these ones that I basically... Nope, can't be that one. It's not the crab one either. So which one is it? That kind of makes me wonder. Okay, let me look at what the other ones here were. This way, maybe? No, I already looked that way. Not Chrome Lick, is it? Ugh! Blobby hell. I don't even think it was any others. I could be wrong, though. Let me think. So if it's not Ghoul Romantique, what could it be? God, this is tricky. Which ones have I not gone through yet? Alright. You know what? I didn't even look at the... Let me double check the Chrome Lick. No, not that. Augmentation laser. Tamagotchi? Talk night. Huh. Isn't this one? I don't know about this one. Yeah, I don't think that's the one. Well, maybe I'm off. Well, I don't know. It honestly doesn't sound like that. So, do I want to go with this one? I mean, like, we'll give it a shot. I mean, it will let me know if I happen to be off. So, print. Burn the hand. That. Let's try it. Chrome Lick. Unbelievable. Goal romantic. Unfreaking believable. I swear my cousin must have Skittles in his ears half the time. No, seriously, my cousin really does eat too many Skittles. You gotta taste the rainbow. I wonder if he likes berries and cream. It's becoming a problem. Right, I need to get going. More deliveries to pick up like Konto. Gotta be fun trying to work out what that is. Alright! So Chrome Lick Romantic. I see. Roberta D's artistic vision is brain melting. How does she have so many cool ideas? I need to get more of her records for inspiration. I mean, the style does pop out quite a bit. It's not personally something that I vibe with. Hello, darling. I am Mrs. Ralph, and this is my handsome husband, Mr. Ralph. You're blocking her view. What are you doing? Don't mind him. He's not much for chatter. He's a very important man. But we are here today, darling, in your quaint little shop, because we understood that you're selling some music from one of our dearest, oldest friends. You didn't say who? Roberta, of course. We went to university together. We're such old and wonderfully close friends. Oh, we love Roberta, don't we, dear? What striking conversation topics we'll have in here today. Exactly, my love. And we try to collect all of her music to show ourselves as the loving, supportive friends we are. Ha! Aren't we all cold and close friends and we haven't seen them since school? Alas, you know Roberta. She does like to make life complicated. We just so want to prove how loyal and devoted we are. And so I've been trying to find the album she began writing back at school. And yes, I know this will sound ridiculous. I seem to have ordered several copies of a bootleg version instead. That's the title all jumbled up in the front. I can't make heads nor tails of the songs. It's a real pickle, isn't it, dear? It's gotta be the remix version of her debut. She's very distressed by the whole thing. And you know, just when I thought I had finally got it right, I received a copy with the most bizarre wretched flies on. I didn't recall Roberta having ever recorded that, so I assumed it was fake. Now I'm really at my wit's end. I just wanted to simply buy the record that stood from our shared past, and then show it to Roberta and reminisce it together, and then perhaps get a photograph together and give her my husband's business card. He's a wonderful photographer. Then, of course, get her to sign the album to increase its value. Its sentimental value, of course. Oh, yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Sentimental value. That seems legit. I'm not asking much, am I, darling? Please, darling, I want the correct early Roberta D album. Not those fakes. I bet it's this one. It's gotta be that one, isn't it? My hunch it is. Or no? Because she probably was saying that these were the bootlegs, so probably isn't this. More than likely it's the original. All right, let's go with the original version then. As Heart Fire Puss. There you go. It's perfect, darling. I recognize these names. Not a detail out of place. I remember seeing these weird, freaky song names when I was trying to copy your notes. Yes, it's so emotionally manipulative. She's bound to be bowled over by nostalgia and emotion. So we'll be besties again, and then I can be friends with the celebrity. Yes, friends with the celebrity. You mean be with your childhood friend, right? Yes, dear, of course. And we'll get her to help your photography business. It all changes here with this album. Or record. Quickly! I think I saw her arrive. Did you now? I feel like I'm offended. I feel like I'm offended. Oh, that's the one from... Let's see here. Yep, that's the one from right there. My boyfriend is a massive Roberta D fan. I was gonna surprise him with the new album, but there's like 4 of them? Someone explain this to me. Am I supposed to buy all of them? All of them are the same, except they each have one exclusive song at the end. And one is the Lunar Hole. The purple one. So you know then in this case. Oh, I love Roberta D. She's a true auteur. She's everything I aspire to be. Artistic principles built like a hard exoskeleton. A soft creative underbelly, hidden and pure. Sounds that claw, grip, and clamp your ears. It's like she can see in all directions. All possibilities are available to her. Whether they be land or sea, the world is her oyster. Do you think you could find me a record that truly represents my vision of her? Really? A record that truly represents the version of her. What did she say about it? Like it was supposed to go in all directions, right? Well, let's see. Oh, wait. That goes in all directions? Hold on. Could be something crap related. I wonder if it's crap related, because don't they just go side to side? Oh, welcome back, Trixie. Welcome back. Huh. Something tells me it's this one. Let's go for it. All right. Oh, I didn't even add it yet. Whoop. Okay, now I added it. Print out that receipt. Get a dog, get a puss, get a grave, get some notes. This has got to be the one. I can only think of a crab in this instance. Oh yes, exactly. What a perfect choice. Roberta is such an avant-garde voice. She really is like a sonic crab. Oh, good luck then in the meantime. Don't let me distract you too much. playing siren to us aspiring poets and dream weavers. I'm going to ingest this record over and over until I can hear Roberta's own words speak through my own. Wish me luck. Good luck. Let me guess. Is that you? Is that you hiding under there because you don't want to be surrounded by a bunch of bopping neoliberal nerds? Well, it kind of looks like it. Hi. Hi. Roberta D, a record with a goblin inside. Do you have it? A goblin? Do you know who I am? Look for a record. Find out who I am. Give me the Roberta D record with a goblin. You mean this one? That's the one. That's the one. All right, here we go. All right. It's ass, blech, fire, skull, heart. You get the most emotions on the entire thing. Yes, that's it. Nice, you found it. Good day, Squire. Good day to you as well. Don't mess with me. That new Roberta D record? There's really 4 of them? Wait, are you wearing Plunko necklace and Plunko earrings? Oh dear God, you are a corporate shield. Oh my goodness, you are so immersed with the corporate capitalism. Commercialism is through your blood. I know we sell the products here, but dear God. Okay. Yes, it's a concept album. Why can't life ever just be easy? Well, you could just, you could just, you know, buy the additional songs as singles, maybe. A digital storefront, if you really don't want to buy each of the other ones. Why? My boyfriend loves Roberta D. We've only been going out a little while, and so I thought buying them the album would be the perfect, easy gift. But now I have to suddenly make a choice? Like, what happens if I pick the wrong one? What if he breaks up with me? What then? Get it together, Jude. We just have to think. I can't afford to make any more mistakes with gifts. Like the time I bought him a telescope and I found I was terrified of outer space. Oh! Is he secretly Iron Mouse? Oh, when I got him a Halloween mask, who could have known he's got a childhood fear of demons? Not to mention, maybe he watched Halloween 3 Season of the Witch or the Haunted Mask Goosebumps episode. Not to mention when I took him on a date to watch Titanic and he couldn't watch the iceberg because he thinks blocks of ice are menacing. Your boyfriend has a lot of phobias, doesn't he? So I just have to be really careful. I can't go around here. You'll be fine as long as the new Roberta D album has nothing to do with outer space demons or icebergs. All right. No outer space, nor demons or icebergs. Just discombobulate. Hello, Gamer Squad. Greetings and salutations. Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. And let's see. So, let's see. We have to figure out which is which. Let's take a look here. So no outer space, no demons, and no icebergs. Okay, no glacial cave. Would Hellstorm Pit be considered a demon? And I bet the Luna Hole, yeah, that's probably outer space. So would it be this one? With Drought Dad? Drought Dad can't be a... I love my space demon iceberg. Apparently this boyfriend doesn't. So you got something going on. You could buy all 3 of these other records if you wanted to. I'm thinking it's this one. Yeah, because Lunar will be outer space. Glacier will probably be the icebergs. And you, I guess Hellstorm Pit will be in cahoots with demons? I guess that would be the one. Yeah, that probably would be the one then in this case. Yep, that's my best guess. All right, let's do this. I'm going all in with the Drought Dad. Nothing could go wrong with Drought Dad. Absolutely nothing. There's nothing to be worried about. Dog, fire, heart, bones, rock. I'm doing 5 now. Perfect. That looks totally not scary. Not a star or block of ice in sight. Think despite everything, I finally bought the perfect gift. My relationship is saved. Oh, you couldn't have gone with something Punko related, maybe. Yay! Good. Yay. Psst. Hey, come here for a sec. Think T is too intimidated to have a cool and relaxed convo with Roberta D. You seem like you're on face around celebs, so I know you can keep her cool around her. Wanna do an intro? Sure. Wait, she's in? Thanks, I knew I could count on you. Can't explain this well, but you haven't known her that long, so if you bring this up, it'll be less embarrassing for her. Drought Dad? Flintstones? I got that reference. I actually watched the Kane Says collab video that Alex Rocher made, which one of my picks, it's actually on there. He read the one that I drink your milkshake. I drink it up. That's the same episode for that one. So if you're looking for things that Kane says, go to Alex Rocher's channel, and there's a good amount of them that he does the voice of Kane for. Kid, what are you doing? Come here a sec. What are you doing? Excuse me? Yes? You just took me over? Ah! Do you need something? How do I want to introduce her? Well, she definitely looks like a... Oh, the helmet. I forgot she's the one who wears the helmet that looks like Griffins or the Phantom in Paradise movie. That's the one I was talking about last week. It just came to my mind. That has to be influenced by one of those two elements. I want to introduce you to someone. What the hell are you doing? Oh, I see. Cool to meet you, T. Cool. Can I ask you a question? Yeah. How did you like Doomsday Hero? I didn't. Feel like you used to tell stories with the music I could relate to. Like how on Fleshcar you talked about how it's like to feel just wrong somehow. After Amalgamite, I always thought if I met you, I asked you if you were lonely too. But this new stuff doesn't sound like you. Maybe you're just experimenting or whatever. To me, Doomsday Hero feels like it's role-playing in the costume of your ideas. Doesn't really feel like you. I asked my boss here, she actually used to be famous, and she said at some point it's just really difficult not to make what you think other people want. I guess I'm also just a rando. But Morgan's cool and super honest, so I guess I get it. And in case you're wondering if I'm smiling, oftentimes, I guess I have one of those conditions in which I don't know when I'm smiling unless I'm really feeling it at an exaggerated pace. That's normally the gist with me. I can't tell if I'm smiling or not. So that makes things a little bit tricky, especially if you want to do voiceovers where it doesn't require you to, doesn't want you to smile because it gives off that emotion. So yeah. That kind of sucks when I'm doing a voiceover. It's like I always have to have a mirror near me. It's like, are you smiling? Are you smiling right now? Because you better not be smiling. You better not be smiling right now. You gotta be serious. No smiling, no wisecracking. I don't blobby know. It's just one of those conditions. I don't know what the exact terminology is, and I don't want to just self-diagnose myself, but it's like I can't even feel like my lips are making a smile until it's like something that really, really gets me happy or chuckling. Like it has to be an exaggeration of it. Something like that. Something to that degree. I have no idea what that word is basically, but yes. See, someone gets it. OC gets me in this case. So it's not just me. It's not just me. Good. I'm not the only one who knows when I'm smiling, and in this regard, it can stink. And sometimes I just don't want to smile, especially when someone wants to take a picture of me. I always do one of those creepy fake smiles that makes me look like I'm a stalker or a serial killer. I hate it. Bodies are very weird. It could just be that. It could be the autism in me. Yes, good old autism. The way to go for not allowing me to know when I'm smiling. Good for me. So I guess I get it. But yeah. Interesting. I can't believe you just said that to my face. T, you're tough. Ooh, generally you're bad at smiling. I'm bad at smiling too, so we also are in this together. You asked though? Yes, I did. I think I actually agree. Perhaps that's why I couldn't settle on one version, but had to have 4. Interesting. You've given me much to think about. Thank you, T. You're a real one. There we go. Good job. Good job, T. You actually were honest. Uh-oh. T? Oh, she didn't like giving it to her. I bet that was it. Still not talking to you? Nope. Well, you said it would be okay. And it will be. She's just processing. Why the hell did you make me talk to her? T, come on, don't be wild. You wanted to. Why did you make me put the keys on the table? You wanted to, but I told her her latest album sucked. Mate, Roberta T is a multi-platinum selling artist. She's going to be fine. Plus, she asked you. She was cool with it, I promise. Ugh. I'm gonna check up on her. Fine, but don't complain if she's mean to you. All right. Come on. Come on, T. If you tell any of the others what happened, I swear, this is so embarrassing. I don't need Roberta D to like me, but it would be cool, why? Yeah, it's silly. Being a fan is silly sometimes. I don't know if I like it. Doesn't feel like me. Just want her to get it, you know? I want to feel the way I felt when I heard her music for the first time. Can't she just make more music like that? Maybe she'll try. Imagine if I talked her into it. That would be pretty cool. Maybe it was okay you made me talk to her after all. See, you're processing it in a good way. It's just, this stuff is hard for me somehow. Everyone gets all upset, you know? They can be easily triggered, especially if they don't want any criticism. But here's the thing. Roberta D asked you if you liked it. She would have been, I know some people do ask for outputs or criticism, whatnot, and then they'll take it aback. It's like, what? You just gotta get used to people being critical of the things that you create. But you also have to pay attention to the critique that is well-intentioned. And I know some people might be, I don't need that criticism, and that could be true. It's like, if you're not asking for criticism, you can just mention about it, like in the comments of your picture or whatever. But if you want genuine criticism to make you basically want to grow, Want to shed some more light? Get you in a new direction? Nothing wrong with hearing it out. Maybe you won't take it all in all the time, but it does help. I do not remember Gingo being a drug trafficker. But it sounds like a quote from the Amazing Turkler Circus that I'm not catching on to yet. Everyone got so upset, you know? Like they're gonna die if they don't constantly do something. Matteo feels bad because he's not doing enough or whatever. Abby is killing herself for a band that isn't even hers. I just don't feel that way. I thought it's easier to just not care. Should I feel like that? I just don't feel that much. Ever. Is that weird? You're just you. You process things differently. Sometimes I want to help, but I don't know how. Well, there are many other ways you can help. You can only try to say, like what? Just like with other things you're good at. Other things I'm good at. That's just so many. Damn, it's late. You should get home. Thanks, kid. You're welcome. Holy crap, we've gone through... How many nights have we gone through already? Only 2? Jeez, and we're already 2 hours into this. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to get this game done tonight. Yeah, we only gone through 2 nights. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be getting this done. We would, I think, at least get until we get to side D. Oh, we got 2 notifications. Whoop, sad times for the old brick dog crew. Man, that Robbie Dare turned out to be a real pond scum, huh? They just don't make them like tar anymore. Still going or still pissing off the world. Still going publicly decry younger punk bands claiming to be the reigning champions of punk. I see. I see. Hey, so, actually, have you read the new copy of Shrub Sounds? Oh, I haven't, but I can definitely look. You don't think I'm most perfect things as sliced bread? Amori, I don't think you're as perfect as sliced bread, but that still doesn't mean that you're not perfection. You're just a different type of perfection. You're something that sparkles, shines through, and retains all of that nostalgia into one exquisite package. There, that's my flirt of the day. Normally I'm not good with flirting, so get used to it. That's probably the best I can do on a whim. This is why I'm single. There. That's my only attempt to try and rizz up someone. I hope I never have to learn. I hope I don't have to ever use Riz ever again in my entire life. Those are the only 2 times. Hopefully those will be the only 2 times. Oh, that was sweet. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? Oh, an interview with Leah Weber. Oh, she looks like she knows her stuff. Nice. Oh, Benny Blue, Jim, and Diamond too? You know, some of these illustrations almost remind me of Scott Pilgrim in some regards. Not all the way. Like, he kind of reminds me of the guitarist for the group that Scott Pilgrim is a part of. The Bomboids, the Sexy Bomboids, or whatever they're called. The Sex Bomboids. Faces, voices. Oh. You know, that's kind of a cool album cover. Oh my god, there's so much text. That is a lot of text. Oh, good to hear that you got that done. Post Void Records. I'm just reminded of the game Post Void because of that, just that phrasing. Sizzler Spoons! Every Thursday from 8 p.m. the Urban Bar, Bars, Bears, and Birds! Good on you. Good on you. Great issue, don't you think? I really want to talk about some of my favorite bits in this issue. Oh, that's fine. That's perfectly all right. It's probably the only time in which you can catch me flirting. At least that comes to my head. That is actually adequate. Heck, why aren't you telling me?
Well, had to look at the sales over the last few weeks. How do I put this? It's not, or at least I don't think, even though you could argue.
Just tell me. You can No! No more rizzing. I know Namori for years, so that's my permission to give a riz at this moment. So it's like, yeah, I've known Namori for a long time, even before I even got into this that you see before you. So it's like, that's someone I can definitely say I'm comfortable with trying an attempt at a riz. But anyone else? Oh, plobby how I said that word again. Ah! Lame. That's because I'm lame at flirting. As a demisexual, you will find that flirting isn't exactly my strong suit. Just tell me.
Yeah, you're right. We're just not selling enough. Fast enough? I don't know if Morgan knows this already or...
Employees, your boss is speaking. Jeez. Don't look so frightened. Listen, I need you to tell Punkters that the basement is now open.
Why? What's in the basement, Morgan?
You'll find that out if you check the basement.
Just wanted you to know I don't like this.
Yeah.
Customers will think we're sending off to get murdered.
Only until word gets around, I guarantee it.
All right, you got me. I'll go check. Kid, if I don't make it back, take care of my lizard, okay?
Oh, let me go. Good, thank you. He's choking, right? He'll be fine as long as he remembers there's a low beam in the doorway.
Ouch! Son of a...
Sounds like you just adopted a lizard kid. A lizard wizard, or a wizard lizard.
Morgan, are you kidding me? Those are Becoming Violent records? Some of that stuff is unreleased. And you what, just had boxes here the whole time?
Yeah, so?
Those are worth serious money.
Well, that's the point. You should go and sell them.
I'm gonna need a moment.
Okay, then you big baby. Me and the kids are gonna open the store then. So that's... Okay, so that was why I was seeing the Becoming Violent record in the magazines. Like, it's pinpointed to something. If they really want to keep this vinyl record store, they gotta get out the big guns. The Becoming Violent records.
Wait, Morgan! I have so many questions!
No. No. Simple as that. You might wonder why I rib Hank this much. The answer is, 'cause it's fun. Come on, open sesame. Aye, Captain. All right, let's sell some stuff. Wait, before we do. Oh, nope, that's not it. That's not it. So they open up the basement. That's not the basement. Let's see. Yep, here it is. Becoming Violent, 15-minute break. 15-minute break. A scrappy lo-fi production of 11 songs rattling against their cheap constraints, delivering high-swooning textures and dreamy aspirational lyrics set upon irresistible guitars. This dream pod explosive album catapulted a ragtag group of misfits, including one very young Willow McIntyre, into the world spotlight. And for good reason. Inspiring countless imitators, 15-minute break remains a pioneer in the dream pop movement. Note from Hank, these copies are from the original first pressings. So this means they're worth quite a bit. And here's the Faces album. Becoming Violent's breakout album. Every Becoming Violent song you remember is on this album. It was a multi-platinum selling behemoth armed to the teeth with charming serenades and jagged guitars, biting at the ankles of aerobatic vocals. Take It is the song that anchors the whole album, providing a rare duet of Morgan and Willow McIntyre, allowing the listener a window into the wrestling love and friction of two talented sisters. This may have been the peak, but what a peak to ascend to. Alright, let's take a look. Pretty nice. Honestly, this almost looks like something I would have in my collection. Masquerade proves that becoming Violet, even in their decline, were not to be underestimated. It boasts some of their best songs. Garden Path is a gem. Oh, that was a loud P. Jeez, that was a loud P. But also some of the worst. The album suffered from the band's infighting, but curious fans should still give it a go. It is well overdue a reprisal. Okay, there's that one. What the heck is that? Still going. Stats suck. Love to hate them, hate to love them. The boisterous, cantankerous, aging punk rockers are back with 5 new rapturous tracks about putrid nights out, lustful thoughts, and petty grievances. There's no sign of growing up here. Gate of entry depends on your opinion of penis-related humor. Oh, I'm sure my fans will love that. Hey, guess what, everybody? Give me a moment here. Hey, guess what, everybody? Penis! You see how it's so fidgety, this mixer that I have right now? It took me several tries to basically get the button to work for the reverb. That's how finicky it is. You know what? Here's the thing. I never watched Breaking Bad. I haven't watched Breaking Bad yet. Nope. Haven't seen it. Haven't seen Breaking Saul either, or Good Saul, or whatever that other show is. Called with Saul. Oh, what? I don't know. I forget the name. Good man Saul. Saul be good. Oh, Saul eat me timbers. Better call Saul. That's the one. I sound like an old woman now. And what's this? 80% off? Down Up Wavemaster. The man who self-identifies as the savior of electronic music returns on Down Up. Carl Wavemaster Westerman is here to give us more of his famous big loud drops, but quite literally this time, since Down Up is compiled from a variety of toilet flushing samples. Is that why it's 80% off? Oh, doesn't even have any tracks for it. Well, all right, the downstairs open. Let's go ahead and open up the store. Good morning to you. My perceptive senses tell me that something has changed. We open the basement. Aha! Ooh! And there it is! Oh, how I adore basements. Dingy, full of cobwebs, damp. All the best conditions to guarantee tremendous, delicious discounts. I can't possibly wait another second. Show me what fantastic discounts are hiding down there. Give me your best basement bargain. Good alliteration. Well, I know exactly what it is. I think it's this one. Yep, 80% off. Here you go, buddy. Also, pet the Tomodachi. Eat the Tomodachi. There we go. And $4. In pounds, I should say. All right. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Can you smell that? It's got that basement bargain smell all over it. That's how you know it's earned my attention. A champion among champions. Bravo! What a treat. And I bet you have even more charming cheap treasures hidden down there. Trust me, old Tony will find them. No bargain can escape my smelling tubes. But that is a task for another day. Ta-ta! I figured. You still have the tag on for your shirt, by the way. Oh. I guess the place isn't filled with, oh, what's the term? A neoliberal dweebs? Me and the boys went to see Snarl last night. It was so damn loud. I burst my only bloody kidney left. It was rock and roll. Snarl and weep until I die. Anyway, no more war crimes. That's reassuring. You gotta love the elderly people still going out there and enjoying metal concerts. Something so great. Sup? Good to see you again, Drone. Got no time to chew the corporate fat, though. Hello, gentlemen Eldritch. We try to obey the laws of thermodynamics as best as we can, but hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. I'm on a mission. I've secured some capital from Mother, meaning I now have the necessary funds to purchase something truly sickening. I was in here last week with my sister and I saw something. It was an album cover with loads of messed up faces on it. The faces were calling out to me. Needless to say, I was compelled. I need to learn more. So let's not waste any more time. Give me the album I saw last week with the faces on it. I think I have an idea. Wait. Last week, though. So the basement wasn't open yet. So therefore... No, it's not over here. I think it's over this way. This has got to be it. Yep. That's got to be the one they're referring to. Because we didn't open up the basement last week. We opened it up today. So, ass sniffing dog with the puss. Oh, lovely. Hope that goes well. Yes, that is the artifact I am seeking. Good job, corporate drone. Well, you'll be a corporate drone one of these days, don't you forget. You overlords will be satisfied by your soullessness. Allow me to give you a smiley face for customer satisfaction. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go home and allow these many faces to perceive my young, impressionable mind. I offer my soul to the damned. See you in the eye of the truth, drone. You're welcome! I can't admit your favorite! I'm working on a new zine. I just couldn't wait to tell you. I'm about to get people to crowdfund a repeater. Honestly, it's only a test run for the Too Bright crowdfunding campaign I want to start. Oh, no worries. No worries whatsoever about that. It's technically what I always do. In fact, normally if it is something that it would be concerning, I would bring it up within my streams. But you're fine. You're definitely fine in the meantime. Telling people about stuff I feel strongly about and hoping they feel the same. But as soon as you're asking for money, it gets nerve-wracking, doesn't it? So I need an idea for a cover from you, please. Do you have any cool ideas? Maybe you should go to the basement. What? What's going on? Paul, let me guess. You want to talk about the basement? Oh my God, what is happening? He didn't know about the basement, did he? Oh my Lord, you wouldn't stop becoming finally, but you held on to this? Morgan! Diva, you're crazy! Nah, all I wanted was for people to go this nuts over a few boxes from my basement. Well, that worked! Can I have one of those records? If you pay for it. Staff discount? We don't have a staff discount. We haven't had one for years. I wouldn't be surprised if Mateo using his staff discount was the whole reason. Well, we got into this mess. This is such a huge stain. I gotta. Oh boy, the scene cover. Kate, you gotta make that cover. We need to get that scene out the door ASAP. I don't want to even know. Don't you listen to her. This is gonna be huge. Oh. So I can just design it however I want, huh? Well, I think one of these with a little bit of this eye, and then this. Don't forget the little mustache, and then and don't forget, kiss me like you mean it. There we go. Yup. There. Beautiful. No, we don't want to remove the stickers. Yes. Great job! I'll dash it to the printers. Oh, it's her again. I remember her. The cover, the faces, the melting pot of noise I feel are washed in this darkness. 665. 666. Yes! No one else can like these. There we go. Hey again. I wanted to say thanks. You really helped me out finding that Snarl record for my dad's record collection. He was healing working on it, but now I want to try something different. I want to add something for myself. My dad liked collecting records, so maybe I will too? A dad-daughter joint collection. But I've been struggling to think of what to buy. Alright, in this case then, pizza girl, hope whatever you find is extra scrumptious. So I was hoping that maybe you can help me out again? Oh, the top of my head? Did you have any Easy Circle or Little Nitro? The underground rappers that are pretty cool. Oh, I didn't even notice that person right there. Alright, let's see. Which ones are those? Which ones are those? I feel like these are the rap albums right here, so which one would it be? I think it may be this. I feel like it's this one. Yep, Easy Circle, Little Nitro. Yep, they're in the mix here, so that's gotta be it. Alright, let's go ahead. Rest in peace, all-seeing eye, and flame. There we go. There you go! Oh, wow! The both on the new RXX record? Wow, and there's so many other guests on this too! Very cool! This is definitely a top pick. My dad would probably have hated it. He was much more a rock guy. Oh, look at that t-shirt though. Chainsaw Nose. That is a killer t-shirt right there. Feels like part of the fun though, right? Remembering him for the whole instead of the loose parts. Alright. You know, there's still more bad days than good, but working through my dad's record collection has really occupied my brain. It's giving me a purpose. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I couldn't help overhear about your father. And well, you see, I recently lost someone very dear to me. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Thank you. Riley was and still is the love of my life. But recently I found it helpful to talk to others. All of this to say, if you would ever like to grab a coffee with me and share stories of your father, well, I very much like to do that. That's so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, of course. I would love to do that. Wonderful. Let me give you my number. Perfect. That's really kind. I also love to know more about Bradley. It's a date then. Yes, absolutely. Bye for now. Good on you, Winston. Sorry, friend, I was ignoring you there. Alright, that was very nice of you. It's sad for such a young woman to be grieving her father. Grief is a horrible, horrible thing. But you know, coming to this store stirs something in me.
living with the memory of Bradley, and letting his love for me continue to allow me happiness. Maybe such a thing can help bring people together. I'd like to try for Bradley's sake. Speaking of which, would you have believed it would have been our 40th anniversary this week? Oh, 40 years, my goodness. I don't believe it. What do you mean? You don't look a day over 30. Oh, stop it, you. You're embarrassing me. But yes, I was thinking in honor of 40 years. It'd be nice to celebrate it with a song from that time. I'm useless at remembering names, as you know, but if you could think of something that was popular roughly 40 years ago, I'd love to be transported back to that time. So something 40 years ago. So in this case, oh, wait. Okay. Looks like we're lagging a little bit here. I was lagging a little bit there. It got me a little bit, just a little bit concerned. It was like I was basically being absorbed and sucked into the virtual space without any return. Okay. So, if we're going by the year this game was released, would it be 1986 then? So we probably want to go maybe we'll go into the basement. Let's check out the basement and see if there were any tunes in here that was from 1986. Let's see. That doesn't have a date on it, so that doesn't help. Wait a minute though. This is celebrating his 40th anniversary, isn't it? I bet it's this, the Faces and Faces. I wonder if that's the one. I'm sure that's the one. Has to be. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead. I'm pretty sure that's got to be the one then. I'm thinking it is. It has to be. So let's give it a go. All right. Here you go. Ah, Becoming Violet. I remember. Yes, this was popular back then. Let me look at the back here. Take it. Oh, how wonderful. Yes, I remember this song. Could feel the memories flooded in. I shall go home and put it on. Enjoy a glass of sherry and reminisce. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Yay! Thank God I remembered about the 40th anniversary for that. Wait, we're already done with this day? What's with that face? Oh, I'm just honestly a bit emotional. This proves it. Morgan knows what's going on and she cares. And I've been thinking so badly of her the whole time. Now I know she looked at my spreadsheets of our financials. Now I know Morgan has the financial acumen necessary too. Hey, why is there an old punk crying in my staff room? Morgan! I take it you're happy? Yes, I was just saying to the kid, I'll have to sell spreadsheets on your desk by the end of the week. Huh? The hell would I want with some spreadsheets? You're the one that's always been fretting about those. Oh, so what desk? You stay the heck away from me with more paper to look at. Understood? I think you might cry again. Anyway, I'll leave the rest to you lot. You know, I've been thinking. I'm glad we're not just giving up on Repeater, but all of this uncertainty, this up and down, is hard. I'm not good with that. Maybe that's why I didn't become famous. But even this supposedly normal job made me think, no job feels safe. So you should do what you really want to do. Shops are closing left and right through no fault of their own. Why would we be any different? Just so difficult to see what that thing is you're supposed to be doing sometimes. As if there's one thing that if you can't just find it, will fix everything. But it just stays out of reach. Sorry, I think I'm just a little tired. I stand by what I said to Abby, though. The only person to decide when to give up should be you. Let's get going.
All right. Is that another day? Another day good to go? I think. I wonder how many will be for this. Oh. We're still on side C. All right. Let's get this open. Let's see how we're doing. Morning, kid. Oh, I'm going to look at this. Quack Pack? No, not the Disney cartoon with the teenagers of Huey, Dewey, and Louie. I actually watched that back in the day. Post-punk rockers Quack Pack have the tour van stolen while on UK tour with punk band still going. They got the inspiration from basically not Quack. Someone else remembers the Quack Pack when Huey, Dewey, and Louie were teenagers and were trying to appeal to a radical crowd back in the 90s. And also where, what's her name? Daisy. Daisy was basically hogging wild on some green slime. It cost her dearly. It felt like, how do you do, fellow teens? Yes, it did. Yep, and that's the one where Daisy went hog wild on some green slime. I remember that. Addiction is a hard thing to take away. It is. Oh, morning. Did you go out last night? Oh, I wish. I was a bit tired. Paul has asked me to switch shifts with him a lot recently. I've been here so often. Oh. I'm becoming awfully familiar with that coffee stain in the corner and that crack in the floor down there. Maybe tell Paul no. Oh, I couldn't. He would have asked if it wasn't important. First Vtuber got in trouble and now us. I mean, they're both owned by the same waste of space. My point is, Paul's been putting out fires left and right. You know, we were hired together. Him and I, two painfully shy nerds with giant glasses. Okay, one painfully shy nerd. Paul has never been shy. No, you're kidding. I'm not, I swear. I'm not swearing by that, though. We used to work here full time. Paul applied because he was such a huge Becoming Violet fan.
You parasites!
He was so nervous around Morgan being a parasite. What changed? Well, he allowed himself to be comfortable, I think. The point is, we were young and lost. Once. But I never really found the one thing that makes me happy. Like a job I really want to do or a cause I want to help. And Paul just listened to me fret about that stuff. Meeting him and working here made me find a lot of little things to love and enjoy. Even I didn't find my one thing. Paul, on the other hand, he just kept growing. And I think finding his own queer space helped with that. And so now, when he needs help, I want to be there for him. Jeez, okay, big man, you hang back for a little and we'll get this shop open. Meet you out there, kid. Sure. Sounds good. Maybe I'll go nap in the basement. He doesn't know, does he? He doesn't know. Oh, notification. I can't believe it. It's completely sold out. And I didn't get a ticket. My life is over. Did somebody say adventure? That was Kane. He probably said it. He probably said it. Yep. Probably was that. Man, people are tired, huh? But Go Chunk are playing the Apple bed soon. I just want to talk about it so bad. Feels weird to do that when everyone is so busy, though. Oh, well, work first, I guess. Let's open. Sure. Thanks. Okay. Do we got any new records? Any new records? Looks the same, looks the same. Normally they have some new records. Oh, what's this? This is new. Oh, a NeoPixel album. Bust Bass. It's making an ass of you and Ming. That's assuming. Cartoonishly brash, garish, and sickening, NeoPixel is holding nothing back on a twisted new album, Bust Bass, which finds so comfortably at her most openly outrageous self. The rhymes come thick and fast, and there's a real urgency to this album. One that paints a crude yet ugly landscape of humanity that can only be captured by these cartoonish exaggerations. For fans, they'll love this swaggering display. Feels like a celebration for being petulant, to flail your arms and legs and declare loudly that you can't be put into a neatly labeled box. Something we should all aspire to. Perfect. Perfect. Look at that. That's probably... Ha! Look at that big old fanny right there. That's quite the speedo right there. Okay, that looks to be one of the new records. Let's see, do we have any other new records around? That might be the only new one. Let's double check over here though. All right, let's see. There we go. Yep, looks to be the only new record that we have on stock. Well, the only new record that we have. Wonderful day, isn't it? The sky is clear and I feel life emanating around me. I'm so inspired, I feel a fluttering to my chest. I want to just draw, to spill my feelings all over the page. Oh, sorry, I'm getting carried away. Oh yeah, you were the artist who were here for Roberta D's days. If you haven't already guessed, I am indeed an artist. You don't say. I'm flabbergasted. I had no idea. I had no clue that you were an artist. Oh my blobby word. Okay, sure, my day job is being a barista. I was just a barista on my last stream. What a coinkydink. But in my soul, I am an artiste. And I would really like to listen to something ambient and fresh. Something that will speak to me. Something to make great art to. I think I know which one you're looking for. Not down there. Let's see if it could be this one. I'm pretty sure that's the one. Pretty sure that's the one that she's probably looking for. Because it is an ambient album. So let's go with that. Let's go with that ambient noise. There we go. Let's go ahead and check this out. Okay. Let's see. Rock on notes, tune. There we go. Wind poems? Ooh, I love it. I'm already getting tingles of inspiration. I can feel myself being transported to a place of creative wonder just looking at it. Thank you ever so much. I'll be sure to add your likeness to the painting. If you add my likeness to the painting, it's only gonna get worse. Unless you make it lewd. Then it will be even worse. Afternoon there, pal. This is one heck of a record store. Haven't seen a store like this big since the old mega store in Plymouth. Anyway, I'm traveling here to catch a big gig tonight. I tell you, what part about you is lewd? You know what? That's a good question. Because there's nothing really that I have that could be considered lewd enough except for... Quick preview. These. That's probably about it. I tell you, I'm blooming excited. I've never seen the big D man live before. The sunny side was before my time. So I'm picturing myself that I'm able to see him and all. I still got some time to kill. Since I'm here, I think I'll treat myself and pick up the album on vinyl. Reckon you could pass us a copy? Okay, so what's tonight's big show? Let's see. Oh, the bricked eagle tier. Okay, that's the one. So let's see. I think it's trying to remember where it was. Probably it's this one if I can believe it. Ooh, that was a sucky moment. Ooh. Oh my word! I didn't know that I can basically make that kind of noise. I surprise myself every blobby day, I do swear it. I'm as good as can be. And plus, this is on sale. Here, have something to eat. All right, here we go. And we got some flames. We got some hot heads. We got that and some bones. There we go. Here we go. Classed up this. This is a blooming good album. I ain't too sure about Brick Dog personally, but this collaboration just works. And don't let all that gossip in the news bother you. Robbie Dare, he's a true auteur. It's gonna be blooming amazing seeing them live tonight. Cannot wait. Cheers, pal. Thank you. Cheers to you too. So what happens when you get it wrong? You get a different grade. That's basically it. What's up, my friend? I got cash to spend. But first, let me say you look dapper. And I heard there's a new record of my favorite rapper. So listen, let's make this quick. I don't mean to take the mick. It's just cause I don't got much time. So give me the record of one who knows how to rhyme. Yeah, I think I have a good idea which one you're referring to. I'm pretty sure I have a good blobby idea. There it is. That's the one. So, here we go. Oh, you're one of the wax pack too. Hearts, dog, met, puss. There we go. Ah, sweet. You went and picked the perfect beat. Nia Pix is my girl. She's my bag. I once MC for her if you allow me to brag. I'm buzzing to check out Bus Space, cause I hear the quality is cosmic, it's out of space. You're a real one for this, I won't forget. Are you gonna follow up with that? A customer found me asleep underneath the basement shelves. Sometimes I wish I had as much energy as Paul does. You seem like really good friends. Oh, that's all thanks to him. There's no one easier to make friends with than Paul. He has high standards of himself, but he's very forgiving of others. Otherwise, we probably wouldn't have... Look, I wasn't at my best when Paul and I met. I drank a lot and partied too hard. I saw all these people with a lot of drive. People like Paul, basically. But never found the one thing for me. I listened to anything, I read anything. Jack of all trades, master of none, I guess. When you're at my age, that can start to feel like a failing. But Paul never saw it that way. We started doing everything together. Often he insisted on it. And so we ended up at Repeater together. Paul doesn't need to work here, but he chose to work here because he wanted to. Just like he chose to be my friend. What a good guy. Yeah, he's truly selfless. I just worry sometimes that he's too good for me. I wouldn't want his pity. I'm sure that's it, isn't it? Yeah, most days so am I. But sometimes it's difficult to remember. Sometimes I still get dark. Sorry if this got heavy. You need a hug. You're a great addition to the Repeater, kid. Thanks for caring. Up. We got the whippersnappers here again. All right, let's see. Oh my God, check out my niece. She's doing the heel spin luck fire dance. She's like so talented. I love it. It's good that you love it. It's good that you love it.
Look at all this bright bubbly nonsense. Not like it was in my day. Got records coming out your ears too much of it. My grandson, he goes to me like, "Hey, granddad, never want to know what the color orange sounds like?" I says to him, "Orange? What the heck am I wanting to hear orange for? It's a proven color, ain't it? What's to know? Unblobby believable. That's why you don't see me here too often. What? Rowdy told me on the group chat that you might have something in for me? Something that bleeds old school.
Would it happen to be anything blood turtle related? We'll have to see. I don't know if there's anything new that was punk related. I don't know. Wait, no one wants the. No one has asked for the punko ones at all. That as I've noticed. What would it be then in this case? Would it be? It wouldn't be becoming. Oh, wait. I think it is in the basement. Okay, let me try and go back over there. We'll go into the basement. I bet this is it. Ha! Yeah. Asian punk rockers. There we go. That's probably the one. And it's only $7.50. Only $7.50. It's not $3.50, but it's $7.50. All right. We got that, ass, and that. There we go.
Hey, there we go. Looks like you're on the level, eh, kid? Still going? You're damn right you are, lads. Yeah, go easy now.
I feel like I got the voice completely different the second time around. Oh dear God, the changes are coming. And look at that tie. Look at that tie. Is that a... No, it's not an alpaca. Almost looks like a llama. It's an influence. Oh my God, it's an influencer. Gelkman. Hey there, guys. Greetings from the one and only Gelkman. Golfman? Ooh, that joke was a real double bogey. We're in the rough for that one, folks. I'm just kidding. Put it there. But look, seriously, have you never heard of me? Should I have? I'm only one of the biggest influencers in town. I'm one of the most happening, freshest, happiest voices on the... Look, you seem like a straight shooting arrow, so I'm just gonna level with you. It is hard work keeping up with all these young people. Their interests are so damn broad and whimsical. I'm bloody 38 years old and I want a nap. Look, there's a viral fad online right now. It involves some dance routines, and the dance is apparently linked to some album. But that's the thing. I have no idea what album musician it's actually connected to. Can you just like us? No? Are you crazy? People know that I'm not in the know. I'm desperate here. Please tell me what album this stupid online dance is from. I need to know. All right, let's look at that. Let me look at that dance again. Heel spin lock fire. That's got to be the title of the track. All right, let's see. So it can't be anything from there. Let's see. Can't be this one, right? Nope, not from here. Let's see. It's gotta be a type of music that would go with a trend like that. So maybe... Oh, doesn't even say what kind of songs are on there. Maybe this one? Yeah, there we go. This is the one. I got you. Oh, wait, hold on. This is the one, right? Right? Leo lock, spin, and fire. That's the one. All right. All right. Dog sniffing ass, heart, and hand. Going hand in hand. Leo, spin, lock, and fire. Okay, knowledge is power. I'll go home and practice alongside it before I go on stream. No one can stop the Gelk Man. Gelk Man out of here. Like and subscribe. Do people that are influencers out there on YouTube, on Twitch, or other social media platforms, do they actually go out there in public on one-on-one with the real world and actually tell people to like and subscribe? I mean, I do it because I'm on stream to let people know if they want to support my content. Sure, but it's not like I'm gonna do it in person. I don't know, because the people that would know me would already know that they're already liking and subscribing, you know? The ones that would recognize me, that sort of thing. Do people actually say like and subscribe out there in actual conversations? You hope not. I hope as well that you are correct. I hope you are correct in that assumption. Who knows? Ha! I only ever answered the phone with hi chat once. Once. Upon a time, I control myself. Oh, now I almost feel like I want to do some pearl jamming now. That's how it got me there. All right, let's do it. Yeah, I would never say that in person. I just wouldn't. Oh, is that it? Something is gonna happen soon. I feel it. I mean, yeah, you got a gig. No, I made something seismic. So please come to the Girl Junk gig. Are you turned into the oscillations of the universe, my dear? I swear I can never nail down the voice of Mateo. It's like I'm doing something different each and every time. I can never get his voice consistent. Or their voice. Why does all the character stuff happen while I'm not looking? I don't know. I don't have any clue. You know what? Maybe I am. And if I'm not, it's still gonna be a good time. Yeah, it's just a fun night out. Yeah, I agree. Man, it's gonna be so dope. I'll see you at the apple bed. No excuses. Yeah, but I'll see myself to regular bed for now. That was so bad, Mateo. That wasn't even a pun. Hell yeah. Come on, let's move. Oh, we're actually going to the apple bed, huh? I see. We're actually going to the apple bed. All right, let's see here. See, this looks like a cool place, even if I don't drink any liquor. This whole atmosphere kinda, you can't really get that with a company or a bar that's like trademarked or spreading all across the country. You can only find it in an exclusive place downtown like this, which I find to be kind of cool. It's apple beds. Ugh. It's nice to have some peace and quiet before the masses come in. Clamoring for drinks, screaming my name. It's actually a lot like the days back on stage. Because he used to be in the Becoming Violets band alongside Morgan.
Hello, stranger.
Willow. How dramatic of you to show up here unannounced. I take you in town with James.
Why do you say it like that?
I'm not saying it like anything. That's just the way it goes these days, isn't it? Either way, welcome. Been a while.
Well, yeah, it's good to be back.
Is it? No offense, but word around town is you're right in the thick of it.
Trying to be a bartender people pour their heart out to, eh, Pat?
Stop calling me a bartender so we don't know each other. You can still talk to me, you know. Always could.
Well, maybe you can help me then. Someone who works at a repeater contacted me. Someone named Paul.
Oh,
yes!
Yep, flamboyant sort of chap.
So this is real, huh?
Why? What did he say?
He wrote to me pleading about how James and I are trying to buy repeater. He says, I don't know what happened between you, but I'm sure you don't really want to lose the stores you care so much about. Damn it, Pat, I had no idea. He used Tom as my manager behind my back to do it. He tells me nothing anymore.
Look, he obviously did it that way because he knew you disagree.
This isn't some random business venture. I can't even trust my own blobby staff. Isn't it enough that I already keep my mouth shut about this dreadful AI crap?
Musicians calling it like it is.
And I feel like he no longer sees me as Willow the person, just Willow the celebrity, the promotional tool. I sometimes doubt if he ever saw me as anything else.
Not to step on your toes, my dear, but that old deal sounds like a bit of a shitter. You could say it was just, he would start digging up the butt.
Don't you think you need to pour me a few more drinks before giving out such strong line advice to an old friend?
Look, I didn't mean anything.
Like it or not, he's been such a big part of my life. And it's scary losing people, even the difficult ones, no.
Looks like it went behind the backs. It looks like the one she's with is the one.
Especially the difficult ones. It's not easy.
Maybe it isn't all lost, huh? Have you tried talking to her?
Have you tried talking to her?
I'm smarter than that. I know how both of you get.
Why did this become so complicated, Patty? We just wanted to make music, didn't we?
Look, I can't tell you to confront James. Just like I can't tell you to talk to Morgan. Nah, we're just in the side ground. I can only imagine myself as the new kid who's just sitting there with Pat. We're just putting it out to the side, not even making a single noise, and just letting them reminisce and talk with each other as old bandmates. But Morgan, that old bird's a bit different now. You should see her with her staff. They all adore her. Think she's softened, maybe. Either way, you never know what can happen if you generally say how you feel.
Yeah, I'll think about it. Thanks, Pat. Telling it like it is, as usual. Can't believe we used to call you the quiet one.
Compared to you three, I still am. Alright.
Oh man! Stop it. Oh, oh God! Stop it.
What's with you?
I need help really badly. Listen, I want all of us to have a good time tonight, but to do that, we need to make music happen. And Maya Goes Jump Bases is sick.
Staring at you, and I'm just rubbing my flabby rolls around like in a circular fashion, like I'm making these faces like. That would be off-putting that everyone would want to leave at that point.
She's not coming. We have to cancel the gig. I don't want to cancel the gig. Tell the kid the real reason I haven't canceled yet. No, I'm gonna cancel any minute now. I am. Be honest. Okay, so I could theoretically take over for her. Just do it. You know every Go Chunk song by heart. But it's not my band. Maybe mine would be mad if I take away from her moment. And I've never done this before. What if playing live is somewhat how different and I mess up? You're being dumb. This is not Wibbly or whatever. It's just a pub with bad lighting. Now I just feel bad. You know what I mean? You're the one always talking about the power of live music and stuff. Just admit you really want to play.
Just ask them what they think, yeah. Ask the party members, like, do we really want to cancel? Maybe I can be the bassist if you have the knowledge.
But I don't even have a bass!
Just wait a little bit longer.
Why? This is not a problem that'll fix itself with more time.
There he is. My bass. I went. Got it.
You went and got your bass for me?
Can't leave my jam buddy hanging, can I?
Hank. Okay, I'll talk to the band.
All right, sounds good. We might have something magical happen.
We should get Abby a drink, right?
I think flowers are nice. But since you're at my bar and I'm not a florist, I think getting her a drink isn't a terrible idea.
What does she drink, though?
Wait, didn't you drink lots of times?
You think I waste my mana on stuff like that?
Yeesh, you kids today.
Look, it's fine, all right? She's gonna be freaking out about going on stage. So let's get her a drink that will help her not to take things so seriously. Something that'll warm the solo, I don't know, whatever. I don't know, stop staring, just do what I say.
All right.
Let's buy Abby a drink that will
Okay. So we need to find her a drink that will not be taken so seriously. The first thing that comes to mind is this one. Because of the can design. Lip smack. Yeah, it's always interesting when you catch those little details involving whether you're speaking or doing some sort of mannerisms like tics or whatnot. Stemming, like vocal stemming, perhaps something that you say to keep yourself in line. Yeah, it's always interesting when you pick up on those things. I feel like, wouldn't this one be the one that would be the most comedic, maybe? I don't know. Let me look at the other ones. Oh, this one with the huge face, like this one. I almost feel like this one would be the it one. Let's try this. Ha! There's the mayor from the Powerpuff Girls. Ha! We got BMO and the mayor, two Cartoon Network buddies. There we go. Let's see if this is the one. Oh, damn.
That's perfect. That drink looks absolutely ridiculous. Look at the straw and everything. She'll never take anything seriously in her life again.
Good. Oh, I was thinking that would be the one. No, I'm not the bartender. I just bought a drink. He's the bartender.
I'll run this over to her before she gets on stage.
Psst. Hey kid, come to old Pat for a second. So, this is awkward. I thought I wouldn't have to bring this up if Girl Chunk ended up canceling, but remember that amp that blew out during the .knees gig? Well, turns out that one's on me. Something is going on with the wiring in this place. Basically, since that amp, a whole lot of things are going wrong. I want the girls to have their gig, but I need someone to watch the lights and sound.
And why did you input the receipt like that? Good question. Good question. I didn't even think of that out myself in this case. It's like, I'm not an employee at the Apple bed. Maybe Paul wanted me to fiddle with this good old receipt card holder there. It's like, yeah, I'll let you take control. You're not getting paid though.
If no one stays on top of it, they'll go off randomly. I swear I'm getting this looked at soon, but just for tonight, would you be a roadie and handle electrics during the gig?
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Great, I'm trusting you with this kid.
It's time! It's time! Pat, mate, we good?
So good, love. Right, kid?
Yeah, so good.
Break a leg, Abby.
See you on the other side!
Looks like it's go time.
Okay, gotta make sure everything's in order here.
Eyes up. Pay attention.
Okay, there we go.
Listen to what I say.
Okay, no. So we gotta keep control of this. There we go. Gotta make sure everything's in line. There we go. Now I'm the unpaid roadie. How is this place so unfunctioned? Oh my goodness, everything's just twitching all over. Gotta keep watching here. There we go. Yes, it does, because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. How could it just the technicalities of everything go like this? I can't understand how it would just flicker on and on like this. There we go. There we go. There we go. With the boys. There we go. There we go. Okay, good. There we go. There we go. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Everything's going on at once. It almost feels like someone's possessing this. Like a ghost or an apparition. This doesn't seem like a regular haunt place. There we go. Are we good? There. There we go. It's done. It's over. Yay. So what did everyone think? Only you would go and collect your own reviews after the gig, girl. How do you feel? It was so exciting and scary and powerful. I didn't know music feels different when people are looking at you. I just felt so close to everyone there. The crowd, Goog, Junk, Morgan. Does it always feel like this? It almost looked like it, but I could hear the beats a little bit. Hey, it sure does. You want to switch from manager to musician then? Maybe Hank's band are looking for someone. Hey! You can play Apple Bird anytime. Thanks, Pat. I'm gonna be honest. Feels weird to have this when everyone else is going tits up. But I enjoyed it. Enjoy it as a form of resistance, right? But I do want to make sure Repeater is safe first. Yeah, gonna have someone to sell your hit records, Abby. I just want you to know Repeater isn't your personal distributor, all right?
Says the woman who sold records she found lying around at home.
Saving Repeater. I'll drink to that. Cheers, darlings. Cheers. Cheers.
Okay, you lot. Next round's on me.
Yes, honey, now we're talking. Okay, so the show went fine. Good. Dandy. Excellent. How many more days is there until we get to side D? Oh, look at that. We're on side D. This might actually be a good place for us to stop then in this case. Okay, let's go ahead and save the game. And then quit. All right. Now that we actually got to side D, we can actually... well, in case that was fun. Now, if I can just properly move myself, let me move, let me groove. Okay, excellent then. All right, here we go, here we go. All right, so that is going to do it for tonight's stream. Yep. I think the next one for Wax Heads next Tuesday will more than likely be the finale in this regard. Yeah, I'm thinking it is because I don't think there's going to be a side E or anything to that regard. So yeah, expect the finale of Wax Heads to be next Tuesday at the usual time, 7 p.m. Central on both Twitch and YouTube, if you want to see how this all concludes. As for games that I'll be playing tomorrow, well, it's more Fantasy Life High, the girl who steals time. We still have to find more buddies. Vampire Sophia. I'll have to check them out in this case. And that is definitely a streamer that I have not rated before. So I'll give them a look here real quick before I decide on the raid. But yes, Fantasy Life I, the girl who steals time, is going to be tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central on both Twitch and YouTube. If you wanted to swing over for that, I doubt that I'll be able to beat it within the next stream. That one might also be either the next week or the week after, I'm thinking, for this one. I hope, at least. Because we still need to explore Ginormosia, whatever that blobby open world country or land happens to be in that game. We still need to find more buddies for fishing with, for tailoring and all of that. We need a whole lot of jazz in if we're going to be able to get the materials needed for the final confrontation. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be tomorrow though. But I'll still stream it, and if anything pops up, of course, I will make sure to let each and every one of you know in this case. Oh, a friend of yours. I see. So yeah, that's what's going to be happening. In the meantime, if you are interested in this game and want to check it out, here is the link for it. It is currently over on Steam for the low price of $14.99 USD, that is. So if you are interested in checking out the game for yourself, there's the link right there. And all of these links that I'm going to provide on the Twitch side of things, if you happen to be watching this on YouTube, feel free to use the links in the description to check out each and every one of those if you would like. And that also includes my socials right here. And we'll have some more clips on YouTube Shorts, Instagram, and TikTok tomorrow. There's going to be another one that's planned to be unveiled then, so you're more than welcome to tune in for that. I think for the YouTube Shorts, it'll be around 11 a.m., and for TikTok and Instagram, it'll be some time later. I think I make YouTube Shorts because they provide the most views out of all the other ones, unless I get really lucky on TikTok, then I will post it like a little bit later. But yeah, new clips coming out tomorrow at around 11 a.m. for YouTube Shorts if you want to stay put for that. And with that said, those my focal stems for the day. Also, there's my Discord server if you wanted to check that out for any reason whatsoever. As long as you're 18 and older, you're more than welcome to join that. And I am giving away still free game codes for those a part of my Chubby Checker community server over there. And they're going to be for the following games: AI Wars 2, The Entropy Center, Hell Clock, Indica, and Ludus. I have included trailers for each of these games, if you're interested in checking them out, in the channel known as Blobby Giveaways. And if you are maybe wanting to claim one of those, feel free to do so. Let me know within that same channel, and I can give you the redemption link or code, depending on what it is, so it is yours to keep. This is a way to show my appreciation in this regard. But yeah, let's see. Thank you again so much for the 400 subscribers over on my YouTube. Greatly appreciated. We are also at 48 away on Twitch from reaching 1,000. So if you would like to follow my content, if you feel like I have earned that follow, or if you know of anyone that might be interested in following and they're not, feel free to share anything around, share any clips that you may have made, anything to that degree, always is greatly appreciated. I don't think we'll reach 1,000 before my 6th year VTuber anniversary on June 24th of this month. Well, it would be this month because it's June. On June 24th, but it's still, we're still making some good progress on that. And yeah, feel free to subscribe over to the YouTube channel. Maybe you'll get to 500 before Hunttober this year. That will kind of be nice if we are able to make that goal. Maybe that's a goal I'm kind of setting for myself if I continue to upload clips or shorts, as they would like to call them over there. And like, dislike, comment down below of this VOD if you would like to help me with the algorithm. Here's the question of the day. What do you consider to be the coolest album cover of all time? Like an album cover, it doesn't have to be great music, might I add. It just can be an album cover that you, when looking at it, you just feel wowed. You feel like this is extraordinary. And again, the music inside that album doesn't have to be good. It could just be something that really predicts. It's like you can judge a book by its cover, but you have to also judge the music. So feel free to comment down below on what you consider to be something that looks extraordinary as an album cover for a particular album by a certain band. And let's be amicable and understanding. Ooh, my voice is really feeling it. Because all of us are more than likely gonna have different picks, so to speak. So feel free to let me know your thoughts on that. And with that said, let's actually see who is... Actually, I'll double check this person real quick. Let's see here. Because I am going to see if we can raid anyone. And let's check out this. Let's see. This might be the one. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? That's where I recognize that model. That's where I recognize it. Now we got it. Now we got it. What? Who else, though? Let's see. Who else maybe streaming right now here? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, Toma is... Oh, I think Toma has been trying to do multi-streaming like I have been doing. Oh, and they're going as Trinket. I know of Trinket. Let's see. How's it going? Oh, they just got started. They've been streaming for only around 20 minutes, so great. Been a while since I've raided Toma, so let's see. What would be a raid message for this one? We'll go something simple. We'll go with Cuddly Vibes raid, because she's known for bringing out some good vibes. So let's go with a follower version, because you don't have to feel pressured at all with subscribing to my channel, even though it does have exclusive emotes. Well, not really exclusive because you can utilize them in the Discord server too, but you just being there watching my stuff does go a tremendous way. Don't ever feel like you need to be pressured to subscribe to someone, to donate to them, to gift them things on Throne, or vice versa, because it's your money. You can do whatever you want with it. I, for example, can't basically disregard if you make a payment to me or not, but make sure you are good and content with what you currently have in the meanwhile. Make sure that you got a good situation going for you before you decide to contribute anything to me or anyone else. Well, yeah, let's see here. We need something with good vibes. I think, yeah, Purple Hearts would probably do it. There we go. Here is the raid message for any of my followers. In the meantime, if you want to copy and paste that. And then for the subscribers, again, no pressure ever in subscribing to my channel here on Twitch. Maybe one day, if we get enough views or anything to that degree on my YouTube, I will be able to do a partnership and upload my emotes on there. But if I am able to make my price, I'll try to keep it cheap. Really. You don't need to spend that much money on me if we ever get to that point. All right, let's see though. Let's go with this one. A simple blush one. That should be good enough, I think. Okay, there we go then in this case. So there's the subscriber raid message if you want to copy and paste that into the chat for Tomaki's stream. In case you're wondering, Toma collabed with me on my birthday. When I made my grand debut, we played some Super Battle Golf with Peony and Rail Rotten. Those were the ones. So let's get the raid started. They're going as Trinket in this time around, so they have a very cute model in the meantime. But with that said, hopefully I'll be back tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central on both Twitch and YouTube with some more Fantasy Life I, the girl who steals time. If I do need to cancel for any reason, like if something comes up or whatnot, I'll make sure to let everyone know prior to me doing the stream so everyone is informed. Until then, hope you all take care of yourselves, stay safe, and have an exquisite rest of your day, whether it be the morning, afternoon, evening, or night, depending on where you may be. And ta-ta for now.